Can you turn? Thank you.
It's supposed to be a joke. God.
Well, it wasn't very funny.
I thought it was fun.
Shut up. All right.
And they wish you a Merry Coffee.
Oh shit, that is not my religion.
Coffee isn't your religion.
Coffee is definitely a religion, Barb. I will strongly disagree with that.
Just like normal religion, I only go when I need holy water because I know that deals with that shit. If I got them demons, I'm not going to be like, oh, I got to put in the time. It's all like, I know where to get my resources.
You know what's fucked up? You go because you got demons, right? You go to church, right? Okay. And it's like, cool, I've got demons. You go in there, they splash holy water all over you, and now I've got syphilis.
Is that what happened? Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Isn't that fucked up?
Wait, what?
Did you hear on the news that there was this rabbi who was baptizing children who had a cold sore and gave all these kids the herpes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
When the fuck did this happen?
That happened, I think, about a month or two ago, and it was nuts. He gave at least 50 children herpes. At least.
And these are like kids.
Yeah, these are kids.
Remember that video of the dude that's dunked? Like, imagine that 50 times.
The dude who marinates the children in holy water.
I'm gonna dunk these kids in like a couple tenders.
Partially drowning.
Partially, yeah.
Oh my god,
I
I
know,
didn't
right?
hear about that.
How else are you supposed to taste life until it's taken away from you?
Hey, man.
That was an interesting take on shit.
Oh.
I went to church for Christmas with my
did?
family, and that was
Experience?
That was an experience and a half, because, man, nothing's better than coming out of a place after being savagely like, hey, you are nothing without this life unless you know where you are. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, I feel better now that this isn't my daily life.
Thanks, Dad.
And then it started coming down to
Fire
man,
and
how did
brimstone.
I kill an hour here at the church when I was little? And I looked up and I'm like, oh yeah, I used to count the holes on the ceiling. How many were there again? I started counting them all over again.
Jesus Christ.
It was great. And then
I used to color.
What?
I used to color.
They let
at
you
church.
color at church? Mm-hmm. Oh man,
I think
At
your
least
mom
in,
would have
like,
beat
the-
the shit out of you if
In
you tried to do it.
non-contemporary church. If you were in
No?
like the main church, I was just looking through the psalm book or
So
whatever.
see,
it is.
next time you have to go to a church event, go buy like one of those switch lights and just...
Nah, dude.
Dude, he's got a Vita.
Okay, you want to know something
Oh,
actually
perfect.
very funny? You want to know something very funny?
What's that?
I was standing in the back. I usually stand in the back, right, of the church. So there's the pew section, and then there's the back entrance area where people can stand if they don't have seats. I'm usually back there because that's where my parents usually go. But my parents decided to ditch me, so Merry Christmas, everyone.
Didn't you go there for them?
Yeah, I went there for them. Fuck them, right? There was a kid back there that was sitting next to me on his phone with AirPods in his ears. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, oh, this mother... I can't wait till they take away your phone. I can't wait, because they did that to me when I had my Game Boy, right? And the dude came up to him in full Spanish, was like, hey, you're at church. You can't be doing that here. Can you please find your parents? In Spanish, right? Mm-hmm. And he replies with, sorry, I don't speak Spanish. And the dude goes, oh, and then goes away. And I'm like, oh, you lucked out! Why didn't I think of that? And I'm like, oh, I felt so spiteful. I wanted to be like, hey, kid, he's telling you to put your phone away.
Oh,
I just totally cut in. He wasn't even watching good YouTube. He was watching that, what 10-year-olds usually watch on YouTube, that...
Toy reviews?
No.
Or is that too young?
Oh, gosh, what was it? It's more like... Oh my
That kid's got money.
I'm surprised I'm standing next to this $3 million car. Oh my god. Like, I guess. I don't know what 10-year-olds watch on YouTube. But it all looks the same to me. It looks like a or what's it called video? A reacts video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, isn't this crazy? My 10-year-old mind can't handle it.
Lucky bastards.
How does it feel you got outsmarted?
How does it feel? The future is now, man. I'm glad. Like, if they're learning new shit to get rid of the old shit, bring it on.
See, Kyle, that's the thing. Like, you shouldn't be
They
upset.
took away my Game Boy.
It's okay, buddy.
Did you ever get it back?
Yeah, but no, that was... Yeah, you know how I got it back?
Jesus corrupted
Go
my
get your
save
parents.
file.
Go get your parents if you want this back.
Oh.
Uh-huh. It wasn't they went to tell my parents. It's, hey, go get your parents if you want this back.
I'm trying to imagine what would have been worse for you, whether getting your dad to get it back for you or getting your mom to
Oh,
get it
I'd
back
get my
for you.
mom, but then my dad would overhear and be like, oh, they took it away, didn't they?
Just that
Like,
simple, right?
like, didn't I tell you to leave it in the car? Didn't I tell you not to bring it at all? And I'm like,
The guilt.
not here.
Like, no, I don't recall.
Jesus is watching. Come on, Dad.
Dad, come on.
Jesus wants me to be the very best, like nobody ever was.
No, wrong league I want to be playing for. No, there's an outside part that really brought back memories too, where I'm just like, man, it's a bicycle rack, right? So it's like a metal square and then another metal square, and they're all connected by one big rod, right?
All right.
And like, man, I used to do flips on these things. Look how low to the ground this is. Man, I remember when my dad brought me out here and beated my ass.
Good memories.
Yeah, it's great memory. It's the turn of the century, so it's like I might as well put in my time because I don't think I've ever been there in the last 10 years.
Holy shit.
Like, yeah, no, I haven't been there in a hot while.
You haven't been there in 10 years?
That's actually a good
Shit,
payoff.
10 years.
You only have to go to church 10 years?
Once every 10 years.
Once every 10 years?
That's a pretty good trade-off.
I guess.
I haven't been to church in, 2008?
Whoa, you
2008.
sinner.
What about you, Kyle?
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't been to church since I fell through the ice in Colorado.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, because I didn't want to go back. I'm like, fuck this. Yeah. Nobody helped me. God didn't help me get out of that ice. I got out of that ice.
That was what, 06?
God, dude, that was a while ago. That was...
Cool.
Yeah, that had to have been...
06, 05?
8th or 9th grade.
Holy shit.
So, how old was...
That would have been in 2000.
What?
For you, that
Yeah.
would have been in 2008 or
13,
9. That would have been 2008 or 9 for you.
Oh, you meant
Yeah,
13, 14 years
2008
old.
or 9.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 2013. I'm like,
No.
I was already out of high school.
Alex, there's still time to go back to church. You got like 3 days.
I don't know, man. I wore a Slipknot hoodie for a long time, and they're like, you
At
should
church?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You could almost say it was tattered and torn.
Oh, it's a song title.
Oh, it's not fair.
Yeah,
I never got to wear anything
that was
crazy.
the
I
only
always
cool
looked
hoodie I
nice.
Bro, my mom dropped me off because she's like, you should go meet people.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
She didn't go with me. She's like, I don't believe in this shit.
Ain't that fucked
But you
up?
can go.
Yeah, you can go. Get out of the house for a once.
So you drop me off here.
We're a place I'm not happy, but you know what? They have fancy coffees that I'll buy for $4.
I don't get it.
I think
Maybe
maybe free
Mexico-
coffee?
It wasn't free because I wanted like the fancy Frappuccino things that they had, and they sold them. I'm like, this is the only cool part about coming here is I get coffee on the weekends. That's it.
We didn't have any
the-
fancy stuff, but we had free coffee and cookies and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
They had free crackers. Wasn't sure what the point of it was.
Not the communion crackers, right?
Yeah, the ones on the silver platter. Yeah, dude. They gave me free crackers all the time. It was great. I'm like, sweet. These things are dry.
No, those are supposed to
I know what they're supposed to be, Kyle. It's called, follow the joke.
Like I get that, right? I get that. Don't you need to be baptized to accept those or
Oh,
whatever?
fucking no,
Okay,
man.
okay. So like,
Dude, I just showed up there one day.
Dude,
Nobody knew who I was.
I once went to like,
This kid just walks into church.
What's up?
dude, I used to go to this ritzy as all get out church, right? Not ritzy. Okay, ritzy is a big word. It's more like a well-funded church. Like it was one of those things that looked like a stadium. They would host like Christian concerts at them.
Holy shit.
So it was pretty big, right? And this place was awesome. I liked it a lot, so much so like the services were okay. I mean, and then I'd be like, all right, look, at least you're not spouting weird bullshit, like repenting and
Repent!
and saying whatever. I don't even know what they're saying.
They weren't doing German
They had
suplexes.
they had the craziest food bar there.
Really?
Like the craziest food bar. I think my favorite thing they ever had there. They had these bread bowls with chili in them.
Ooh.
Yeah,
At church?
church. Yeah,
Damn.
they had like a
Chili's
snack.
a sinner's
They
food.
had they had a full entire snack bar on the side of the church.
Dude,
That
that's
was-
like some
oh.
bougie church shit right there.
Dude, it was bitching. Like if
You don't
anything,
need to go to McDonald's after church.
Yeah,
right.
no, so spend it here. Oh, dude, it was
Smart.
awesome.
That's
Can you imagine if a church built a McDonald's into it?
Is McDonald's religious? No, it's not.
No,
It doesn't
no.
serve
No.
Pepsi products. You'll know if they're religious if they serve Pepsi products.
Eh?
Yeah, that's why people choose Pepsi over Coke.
What?
Yeah, because Pepsi's super religious or
What,
whatever
is
the
Coke
fuck.
down with the sinners or
No,
something?
Coke is just all powerful and evil and corporate, but this one's
So
all
is Pepsi.
powerful, evil, and corporate, but religious.
But think about it. When was the last time you went to a bar and you said, "Hey, can I get a Jack and Pepsi?" It's always Jack and Coke, bro. Got to be down with the sinners.
Yeah, that's
Because
a very
Coke is
good point.
one
That's a
syllable.
very good point.
It's easier to
Nobody
say.
says Coca-Cola.
And you know you're in a bitchin' place when they serve only RC.
No.
Oh, I love
Miguel,
RC.
Miguel, you are still the only person that I know that actually enjoys an RC Cola.
Yeah.
Like, again, if I put a Coke, a Pepsi, and an RC in front of you,
I'll go for the RC.
why?
Because it's both refreshing and sweet.
It's
not just refreshing. It's not just sweet. It's refreshing and sweet.
It's just that scene from Family Guy where it's, oh my god, there's a soda machine up there, and they run up the hill, and it's like, oh god, it's an RC Cola machine. I'm gonna die in this desert.
Cool. Die in the desert then, asshole.
RC Colas.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I think it's because they only served it at Mexican joints that were probably not in the city code to be open.
Wait, hold on. Is it like Mexican Cokes where it's different than like a standard RC Cola? Because that could be.
Because I do like them better at restaurants than I do when I pick them up at like Circle K.
Like shady restaurants where you know you're getting like some good RC Cola?
Yeah. Like,
okay, so that makes sense.
Like,
okay, that could be why.
Oh
actually.
man, there's one place that has it. Oh,
Tanya's on 33rd. Tanya's 33 over by Pima West has it.
Yeah.
They do RC bottles of Coke or RC bottles of RC.
Like glass bottles?
Yeah, like the glass bottles.
Well, it's kind of it's like a Mexican Coke. You know, you
Yeah.
get that. It's the liter. It's nice. Tastes a little different. It's good. Variety. It does taste different.
Sounds shady.
Yeah. Well, again, sometimes you have to go to the shady places to get
That's
better
true.
things.
Like, dude, Southside, best Mexican food ever.
No, of course.
Well,
Why wouldn't
yeah,
I?
Best.
because you're in the heart of it.
Like, I just want some angry Mexican lady in the back kitchen just screaming her head off. But I know I'm going to get a bomb-ass chimichanga when it comes out.
Dude, like, I know, like there's always a test I see, right? Because my mom's always, like, the best cook.
Yeah.
So when I see another person cook, I kind of, like look over their shoulder being like, all right, are you using utensils? Because if you're using utensils, you're out. my mom and my dad. Yeah, my mom and my dad would always like use their hands. Very few like utensils were used ever since I looked at this kid. Like if they're making authentic Mexican food and they're using not their hands, it's like what are we even doing here? Like my mom would make the masa. Well, she would like pop it up, like
Okay, well, yeah,
move it
masa,
up,
I can
and then
see.
she'd put it on the fry pan and she would flip it with her hands.
Oh.
Yeah, hardcore.
I imagine your mom making spaghetti, just putting her whole hand in there.
It's so second nature. It's no, shut up. It's so second nature that when my dad's like just totally wasted, he'll do it on the frying pan totally hot, and he doesn't get burned. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
Well, put it to the test.
No.
No?
Those genes didn't pass through me. I use an
Nancy's
Instapot.
Dude, ask him if they'll ever do French fries in a deep fryer. Just reach in with the hot grease.
Your mom would do it and it comes out perfectly fine, no damage.
I'm like, dude,
Dude, she's got resistance buffs.
what kind of man is she using?
Kind of man.
No, dude, she dumped all her skill points into cooking.
Nah, it's a health pool.
Cool. It's a DPS race and she wins.
Oh my god. So yeah, that was church.
Well, it sounded like you had a good time.
Like, did you actually have a good time? Because you like came away from it.
Girls there dressed like sluts.
Oh god, was
like,
it nice?
yeah.
like I think that's the only church thing that like I never understood on why girls dress like sluts.
Dude,
Because
think about it. It's a place of redemption and sin.
Is it?
Think
I
about
don't think people want to sin at church though.
Then
People
what-
want
then
to
why-
get out of church to sin.
Then why they dressing?
Yeah,
why
I
girls
never
dressing like
understood
sluts?
that.
Because if you have those thoughts, you're impure.
But then-
That's on you.
but they're out of place.
Jesus is looking down at you, going, "Come on, man, you're here."
He's too busy looking
At least
at Francine
leave.
over there.
But they're at a place of redemption. Just saying.
What? You -1 health and then up 1 health?
Yeah.
Are pencil skirts slutty now?
Pencil skirts?
Yeah, are they
What the fuck
slutty?
is a pencil skirt?
Is that
Barb.
what they're called?
They're like
They're like
tighter at the
secretary.
knees.
Yeah, they're like
Oh.
secretary.
Like-
No,
cut off at the knee,
I don't
but they're
think
tight.
that's not slutty.
I think
That's-
it pairs with the shoes that make it.
Oh, like combat boots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wearing
hot.
combat
Yeah,
boots.
that's pretty hot, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Combat boots?
Yeah.
I want a girl to kick my ass.
And pray to God.
Well, I mean, she can do that on her own time. But no, I would not say a pencil skirt is slutty.
No.
Okay.
No, if
I
it
thought
was like
they
a
were
mini
'cause, like,
skirt.
Yeah.
If it was a mini skirt, plaid pattern with a
No,
little slip on the side.
no.
Yeah.
Little
What?
slip on the side.
Yeah.
what's the little slip? What are you talking
Is that
about?
the garter belt?
I think he meant slit.
What's
Oh.
the slip?
did I say
Oh,
slip?
slit. Oh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, like a little
On a
slip.
mini skirt?
Yeah.
it's already
don't-
short.
It's already short. You don't need the slit.
Why not?
No.
What?
See,
Kyle, that's just that's fashion.
and you're just ripping a perfectly good mini skirt.
Think of all the things that mini skirt could go through, and you want to just rip it right there.
No, it's not a complete cut all the way from the waist to the end.
What?
It's a 1-inch slit.
Okay, so it's like booty shorts, where it's got like that little triangle part that comes
This
up.
makes such a difference.
Yeah, hey, on a skirt that's only this big, yeah, it does.
Makes a huge difference.
What's up, lattes and cappuccinos? Welcome to Coffee Table Zeros Podcast. I think this is episode
7?
6.
9.
Wow,
Why
we're all over the place.
Why is it none of us can remember this here? I'm the American Roast, Alex Fricknick. To my left, the mythical Mocha, Miguel Vasquez.
Yo.
To his left, what did we say for
Bailey's?
Bailey's Barb.
Bailey Barb?
Bailey Barb.
And to her left, the Kahlua Kyle.
Yo.
Oh, they're
Yo.
sweet. They're both sweet.
Of course they
That's
are.
nice.
Or you could be Bacardi Barb.
Bacardi Barb.
That doesn't fit in with the...
It doesn't have to alliterate.
We're technically the only ones that have coffee alliterations. Everybody else apparently is a drunk.
Cool.
We can put Bailey's and Kahlua and coffee.
This is episode 5.
Oh, way off.
Yeah. I was right.
We're only 5 episodes in.
Since we relaunched the podcast, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, god damn it. We're good. Just keep talking.
All right,
Okay,
we'll keep talking. So yeah, if I had to choose a new alcoholic name, it'd probably be Grey Goose.
No,
Grey
that
Goose.
doesn't go with your name.
Shut up! I don't care.
Bro, that's our show.
Wait, I don't know what I would be then. There's not a lot of.
Midori.
Ooh.
Oh god, I don't like it that much. I tried it by itself, and that was a bad idea.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
it's a
do that.
mix.
No, I know now.
Don Miguel.
Margarita.
Don Miguel. Margarita Miguel.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
What, Miguel, you don't like margaritas?
I knew too
They have
many.
tequila.
I knew too many moms that were named Margarita.
Oh.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, too many.
Huh. Did they drink
It's
a
a
lot
very no. If they're named Margarita, they're making sure not to stick with the name.
Merlot.
I don't want to be margarita.
What's Merlot again? Is that
It's a
whiskey?
red wine.
Oh, it's a ooh.
of them? Merlot, Miguel?
Merlot Margarita Miguel. Is that what you're gonna go for?
Go for all of them.
I like me some wine.
That's like almost like a sangria.
So, Alex, what would you be? Absinthe Alex.
Cool. No. One drop absinthe, Alex.
Absolute Alex.
Ah, there we
Vodka.
go. That's
No, I don't like vodka. What's a rum?
I don't think there
an
is an
A?
A.
Apton Morgan.
Let's forget the C.
Oh my god.
Drop the C.
Yeah, drop it. It's fine.
Absinthe Alex, that could be a good one.
I don't know about absinthe.
Do you know what absinthe is?
It's not good.
It's a
not
hallucinogenic.
supposed to be.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's not good.
Actually, it's a big thing in Holland.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because what else are they doing up in Holland?
Okay, no, we're really close to another hallucinogenic alcohol, and that's tequila with the worm.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard about that?
Tequila
woodworm?
with the worm?
Yeah, they put a maggot in the tequila that that you get to you drink it and you eat,
That's
you
no
drink
joke.
it, and it makes you hallucinate. Actually,
That's no joke.
So, guys...
no, don't. Oh,
all right, I'll
God,
save it.
please save it for the end, maybe.
I'll save it for the end.
What is it?
Oh,
No,
we'll
no,
save
no.
it. We'll save it
Remind
later.
me
God, I
about
forget. No, I hope
maggots.
we forget about it. Anyway,
About what?
this
Maggots.
Oh.
Cool. I'm down.
No, fuck it. No, people want to hear this. Go ahead, Alex.
no, 'cause
go ahead.
the
End
se-
the
the-
podcast.
the series
End the
hasn't-
podcast.
The series hasn't even aired yet, Miguel. We got to give it time to breathe. Watch Mega Man Legends when it comes out. It's a great series. We're having a blast with it so far.
Do
I
I
was talking about how much I would have to pay Alex to eat a bug.
What? Okay, how big? And what
All right.
kind?
I was gonna
here
be
we
like,
go.
hey, if I made you eat a cockroach, but you got $1,000 at the end of it after the full swallow, how many cockroaches would you eat?
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait, 1,000 per cockroach?
Yeah, 1,000 per cockroach.
Shit, I could buy down 10.
Okay, what about? Okay, then I was like, all right, how about 50 per maggot?
No, because maggots will still live in you.
No, they won't.
Dude, they're small. All they have to do,
Do
is
they?
latch on. Yeah.
Do they actually?
Yeah, all they have to do is just latch on to something real quick and... Yeah, you got the money, but you're being eaten alive from the inside.
No, I don't think they're parasites.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay,
That's
this is
a lot of
this
maggots.
is pretty disgusting. Okay, like don't look away if you don't want to look at this, but just listen. Kyle, you probably have the strongest stomach out of all of them. Why are we starting our podcast with this?
Because you brought up worms.
Dude, why don't you just put... Are you going to put...
I will find it later.
Thank
Hold on.
God.
I will find it later.
I'm gonna heebie-jeebies right
Watch Mega Man Legends, guys. It's great. I
Okay.
throw up.
I think that was I think that was the first time we ever had to stop recording because we were both kind of like, okay, we need to go.
We
to
were both
bath.
like, yeah, it was great.
He puked. Actually,
I did.
He did actually.
And
puke.
I'm usually real good with that kind of shit, and I've seen that video like 3 or 4 times. So
And you puked.
yeah,
Right.
I don't know what it was. It just
Cool.
it got me. All
We
the
have
time.
incentive for you disgusting people to stay until the end of the podcast.
What's up, disgusting images, people? All right, so guys, this is the 5th episode of the Coffee Table Zeros podcast.
And the last podcast of the year.
This is the last podcast of 2019. We're catching this recording December 29th.
29.
Already, huh?
Yeah, so we are 3 days before the end of 2019.
2 days.
Kyle,
Yes.
31st.
Yeah.
29, 30, 31.
You can't count 29 because we're already...
It's 9:36 in the morning. I can still count today.
Whatever.
So, being that we're at the end of the year here, what games have you guys played this year?
Man, I'm going to be blunt and honest. I've barely played any games other than
other than God of
Fortnite
War?
with you.
No, he did God of War last year.
That was last year I did God of War.
Oh yeah, because then that's when we got the copy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think I've played...
You've done a little bit of Borderlands 3.
Oh! Borderlands 3.
Don't hit the tip.
Sorry. Yeah, Borderlands 3. I played probably not a lot of it, but I'm
We did that
decently
together.
far.
So you guys are playing that co-op then?
We did it in the beginning.
Yeah, and then I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm not waiting.
What about? Is it better than 2, or is it just more of 2?
Ooh, that's a good
Um,
question.
I would, man, that's actually... I would say it's a little bit better than 2.
Okay.
For the mere fact that you're not just going to...
So it's a Call of Duty clone, basically, where it's
No.
like they improve some good stuff, but it's still the same game.
I say at its root, it's still Borderlands.
It's hard
right?
to
Yeah.
it's hard to make a shooter something new.
It's definitely better.
Okay, but so what I'm hearing is it doesn't chug
What do you mean?
like Borderlands 1 and 2 do, where you load into a new area and it just goes. "Arrgh." There we go.
No.
No,
No.
So it does not chug.
Like,
That's good.
everything pops right then and there. You're not waiting for texture.
Just like Unreal Engine 3.
Well, you're not waiting for texture load-ins or anything like that. It's right then and there. So,
Okay.
would I say it's better? Personally, yes.
Okay.
So, I like it. I mean, I haven't gotten very far into it because I'm doing that whole, like, being an adult and working thing.
Okay. Well,
So-
yeah, we're all adults and we're all working, Kyle.
Yeah, but you guys have a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're on it. Congratulations, you're
Welcome
not
to
part
the
of
show.
it.
Whoa. Cool.
I think I've finished more games than you have this year.
Barb,
That's true.
I think you finished more games than me as well. Like
Let's
what?
see.
Like aside from here, before we get to you, Barb, what other games have you been playing? But Borderlands.
Fortnite with you guys.
Oh, you really aren't playing a lot, are you?
The Apex we played a little bit in the
Okay.
middle or beginning of the year. Other than that,
You were trying to complete your Star Wars one.
Star Wars.
Oh, like
Star
Platinum
Wars.
it?
Yeah.
What Star Wars game?
Whoa, Sniper Elite V2 remastered. How is that?
I played that?
Apparently,
How far did I get? Because I don't remember playing that much
Wait.
of it.
this is on me. What? Hold on.
I think are you comparing trophies?
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Borderlands 3, you played Sniper Elite V2 remastered, Borderlands 2, and the pre-sequel.
I didn't mean to play.
Didn't
the
you
pre-sequel.
Platinum Crash?
No.
Kyle has not platinumed any of the Crash games.
I did.
Miguel.
I
has.
won
Oh,
$20
that's right.
earlier.
You did.
That year.
You won $20.
Well, we'll get to that in a little bit here. Mortal Kombat 11, you've got 74% of the trophies
you did
on.
do a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what did you
God,
think?
wow!
What did you think of 11? Comparatively to X.
I liked 11 better, and this is gonna sound really weird, but I liked 11 better just due to the crypt.
The crypt
Really?
was really cool.
I really liked the crypt.
Well, the crypt was actually something. Miguel, if you don't know, it's where you could go around.
It's the story mode, right?
No.
Not the story mode. It's a maze where you could pay money to do extra challenges and shit.
Yes, but it's more than what it was in X. This one you could actually like move around and not fight things, but like
Is it still an entry in Odyssey?
kinda, but it's not randomly generated.
Essentially, like the coins that you get for like the story playthrough, single playthrough, like fights and shit like that, you can use those coins to like buy costumes, backgrounds, shit like that. And for me, based on from what I remember from Mortal Kombat X, man, they just like really were just like, let's make the crypt
way better.
It's its own thing. And like the cool thing about it too that I like Mortal Kombat 11 is you have to unlock certain items to get into new areas. Mm-hmm. And that thing I kind of like because it makes you have to play more to explore more.
Now, are you the cool guy that gets everything and clears out a room, or when the new place opens, you just go for the new room?
I tend, when it comes to like that aspect, I tend to buy high and then work my way down.
Oh, okay, that makes...
Okay.
So, like, one was, like, a bridge, right?
Yeah.
So you had to have X amount of the green...
I think it was like 400.
It was a lot.
400 of those, like, green skull tokens.
But you had to have that to get to the next part of it, but there was a bunch of other little tasks and...
and things.
Yeah, things to do. And then you had the... I don't know the guy's name. The mask? The band?
Kenshi?
Maybe.
He's a samurai. He's got...
Yeah, and then you put it over, and then you can see other things that wouldn't normally be there.
Yeah. He's a blind samurai.
Oh, cool.
With psychic powers.
Yeah.
Or telekinetic, but yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so overall, did you like Mortal Kombat 11 more than X? Because me personally, gameplay-wise, I actually liked X a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah, the way that 11 kind of plays around with the meters, I wasn't actually super down with. I still liked 11, don't get me wrong, but I think I liked the fighting style of X a little bit more. I'm hoping to see in 12 they do kind of a mix of the two here. You know, get a little bit more from X and a little bit of things that were good in 11 and kind of mix those together and see what comes up next.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably have to go back and play X just to see what may have changed.
Yeah. They had xenomorphs in there, bro.
Yeah, that was DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not if you got the Mortal Kombat XL
Wait.
edition.
Yo!
The alien
Yeah.
Yeah.
is in Mortal Kombat?
You can literally play as Alien versus Predator.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
Ed Boon loves monster movies.
Yeah. Yeah, like Chainsaw Massacre dude's in it.
Oh, well, yeah. Freddy's in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger's in it.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Who's... What? Freddy's in it, and Freddy Krueger's in it.
Did I say both?
Yeah. Okay.
Who else is in there that I don't know?
Cabal.
Who?
He runs really fast, wears a mask.
Is that like Ermac?
Ermac? No. Ermac is many, but you are but one.
That is true. That's a lie.
He's got 10,000 souls.
That was a quote. That didn't tell me anything about the dude.
He's got 10,000 souls in him, and you are one. We are many, you are but one.
Okay.
He's like a ninja version of Shang Tsung.
Yeah, Shang Tsung's essentially like, I'm going to make all these souls into one dude.
I don't know why I ask. I get more lost the more I ask about
It's
this.
okay.
All
Essentially, it's kind of like fighting like Goro.
With 1,000 souls.
Yes.
Like, in what way is Ermac like Goro? Fallout 4. You played a decent amount.
Just a lot of cleanup.
Okay.
That's all that really is.
Did you play a lot of Battlefield 5 this year?
Oh man, did that come out this year?
No.
Or was that in
Alexa.
last year?
Alexa, when did Battlefield 5 come out?
The standard version of Battlefield 5 was released on November 20th, 2018.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so tail end last year.
So pretty much this year, yeah. Because
I don't know.
You've been falling out with the Battlefield games over the years, haven't you?
It's been really weird. After Battlefield 4 and I'd say a little bit of Hardline, I don't know. I just they didn't feel the same.
You dumped mad hours into 4.
Oh, 4. I loved 4. Earlier this year, I can't remember obviously when, but I went back and played a little bit of 4, and yeah, there's still fucking massive servers still up. And I play 4, and I get into it. Anything after Hardline, and as much shit as Hardline got, people were not into it. I liked Hardline, and I don't know.
Okay.
1 and 5 just
Didn't speak to
they
you.
didn't do anything for me.
I mean, that happens.
I don't know if it's just the gameplay or their direction that they're taking. Just doesn't do anything for me.
Well, and your tastes are also changing. It's not the days of Mag and Bad Company 2 anymore.
Oh, now I'm still hoping for a Bad Company 3.
You never know.
I'm really hoping.
After the way 5 has been treated, I don't know.
Dude, 5's been actually getting a lot. Well, I follow Level Cap on his YouTube channel, and he's doing obviously a lot of Battlefield 5 material. What's changing? What's hopefully going to be changing?
Yeah.
And from what I've watched him play, it's like there's a lot of shit that's changed. but I don't know if I want to take the risk of getting back into it and going, oh shit, this is way above my head because I haven't been following the updates.
Well, just because you haven't been following the updates, shit. Miguel and I will kind of skip ahead a little bit here, but Miguel and I got back into Minecraft hardcore this year.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I haven't played at least 6 or 7 updates. They have bees now.
Well, bees!
Yeah. They didn't have bees back then. Are you fucking kidding me? The only flying enemy mob that we had was the dragon.
And we defeated the
And
dragon.
we fucking killed the dragon. It was
Yeah.
great.
We got the platinum for the game.
The last games I'm seeing, at least on your list here, that are of any major note here, are the Spyro trilogy. You got the platinum in Spyro Reignited.
Yep, all of them.
What did you think about going back through that?
It was nice. It felt like I was kind of formed into my 11, 12-year-old self playing a kid's game, and I could actually relax playing it, although there were some fucking bitch trophies.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen.
No, there were...
I only had problems with one trophy in one.
Which one?
It was finding the last gems in one of the place where you jump off the big ramps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't figure it out for the fucking life of me. That was the only thing I had to look up.
Little Miguel almost beat the game 100% too. I went back and got every gems because I was like, this will be fun.
Yeah.
And that was the one level I could not finish as a
Yep.
kid. And then he solved it later. I was like, that's bullshit. I would have never gotten that as a kid because you have to run down the corridor and then you have to make a hard left, go
Jump onto another one.
Take what looks like a little ramp around this circle and then go up.
Yeah.
It was fucked.
Dude, try being, what, 8, 9 years old?
Yeah, I was around that age.
And having to go over to friends' houses and watch them play that section just to figure it out. There was no internet.
Yeah,
Strategy-
dude. I
strategy
think that was the
guides.
first time I called tips and tricks on the CD to understand how the fuck do I even get this?
Your parents let you call tips and tricks?
Yeah, they did.
How much was that phone call?
Yeah, never did it again. All I remember is I said, "Hey, this is gonna cost money," and they said, "All right."
Well, because I got stuck on that part for a long time as a kid, and then I think it was one of the Jam Pack demo CDs, or it was some other demo disc that had videos of how to find certain areas.
Oh, I remember.
And it was one of those Jam Pack discs that showed this is how the fuck you do it.
In Spyro?
Yeah,
Really?
just for that ramp level.
Oh,
Because dude, that ramp level's a bitch.
yeah, it is a bitch.
But no, going back to the Ignited trilogy, I really liked it because it was a game that I can just kind of take my time. I know what I'm doing, but also play it as an adult where it's like, no, fuck this, I'm gonna complete everything. So I liked it. I thought it was fun. It was a lot more relaxing compared to the what was the Crash one called?
Insane trilogy.
Insane trilogy. Insane trilogy. That one was just like, okay, you're playing.
Well, yeah, it's Crash.
Whereas-
Crash was always harder than Spyro.
Was it?
Yeah, dude, I don't remember Crash being that hard compared to Spyro.
I found it the same once I got used to it.
Well, once you get used to it, yeah. But I found the Spyro one, the Spyro trilogy, to be a lot more relaxing
Oh, okay.
and just very. All right, take your time.
Yeah.
I think I would only replay one instead of the other two because one I spent a lot of time in it.
One we owned, and then 2 we owned for a while.
3, I think we borrowed.
3 we borrowed from somebody.
Yeah. But no, I liked the Spyro trilogy. It was fun. It was easy.
Okay.
Other than a couple trophies that were kind of making me rage quit sometimes. I would just exit the level and hop right back in and just be pissed off. It was good times.
Barb,
Yes.
your games this year.
Yeah.
I don't have all of the Switch games that you've played, but I'm looking through some of the games that you've played through on PS4.
Oh, I barely touched the PS4 this year, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm seeing a couple of.
Oh shit! Is that Peggle 2?
Yeah.
Yo, you playing Peggle 2, dog? Seeing some Borderlands 3 action, Tales from the Borderlands, Guardians of the Galaxy, Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, but you didn't get a trophy in that, so I'm assuming we didn't play very much.
Well, Kaya was supposed to play with me, but he didn't ever want to play it.
Oh, bro.
Wow.
Sorry that
He doesn't like Harry Potter.
I don't like. I can't get into the Harry Potter
It's Lego.
Games?
Just go for Lego.
It's Lego.
But-
It's just like Lego Star Wars.
But see, Star Wars I can follow. Like Harry Potter, I'm just like,
It does-
who's this
They're
guy?
both stupid stories. If anything, they're the same story.
Whoa. One has to do with metachlorians.
And one has to do with metachlorians.
No, there's no metachlorians.
Find the difference.
No.
There's muggles and non-muggles, Jedi and non-Jedi.
They're called squibs.
And actually, they're force sensitive.
Oh god.
Okay, so Barb, I'm not seeing a whole ton on your PS4 list this year.
What'd you play on Switch?
What'd you play on Switch? You should have actually an email from Nintendo telling you what games you played in 2019. Do you have access to that email?
That is a really good question. I didn't know that they did that.
Yeah, they did that this year. It was pretty snazzy.
Yeah, that sounds really
She's
cool.
She's played and finished a fuck ton of games.
I like that my Spotify sent me everything that I listened to.
Yeah, I love year in review.
The Wrapped?
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. They made me a super awesome playlist that I'm actually super impressed that 75% of the songs were actually songs I listened to. And the other 25 were things my sister had on repeat all the time.
You know, it's not a good 2019 in review email to get.
What's that?
I got one from Grubhub. I'm like, don't remind me. No, don't remind me.
I'm not proud of these
I'm
ones.
not proud of these ones. You ate McDonald's 17 times
Oh,
a year.
no. Pull that up while she's looking it up. Pull that Grubhub up.
I don't know if I
want to
have it
see
on
this.
here.
I want to see this one. Is it like...
Wait, Grubhub sent out a year in review of
Yeah.
what you've ordered?
Awesome.
Let's
awesome.
see if I can find it.
Is that an
While
Xbox?
Barb is looking, Miguel, what
No.
kind of games have you played this
I
year?
played a lot of games. I finished none.
Kinda sounds like me.
The Miguel Vasquez story.
Here, let me pull up my PS4 stuff. I did play a lot of Minecraft earlier this year. Let's see.
Yeah, we went through Minecraft. So why did we really kind of go back through to it? Because
Minecraft is fun.
Minecraft is actually a lot of fun.
Like people just don't understand how balls to the wall difficult it is. But like if you stick to it, you get a lot from it. Like right now, it's gonna delete my world for my personal play because all my villagers fucking died.
What did you do?
I went on a horse and I went on a spiritual journey around the world to see if it was worth deleting. And then I found realization that I could start anew in the same world instead of just deleting it.
So you just said, fuck it.
DoorDash did it. Sorry, not Grubhub. DoorDash.
Oh.
You had a delicious 2019, Alex. You placed 16 orders from 7 different restaurants. Top restaurant, BK.
Nice.
Famous Sam's?
I never ordered from Famous. Oh, it's top local in my area.
Oh.
Wow, that's it?
That's
That's
it?
it?
Oh,
That's
I
all
have
you
it.
tell me?
What a review!
Oh,
I don't have the.
I guess it's probably because
I don't have the email.
I don't have the email, but I found it. I think.
Okay.
So my most played Switch games was The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
I can believe that one.
Completed it.
So when you say completed that, did you get all the
all
Korok
memories.
seeds?
No, not the Korok seeds. I'm still working on that one. All the memories, all the shrines, all the side quests, all the main quests, everything.
You did all the shrines?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there'd be times like, hey, baby, what you doing tonight? And she's like, I'm playing Zelda. What do you want? And I'm just like, okay.
What was your favorite part of Breath of the Wild?
I think for me, the open world was the coolest thing. Just because you had no limit unless you've actually found the one limit in the game where you can't go any further, which is like a drop off.
Well,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that and just all the puzzles in it were really good.
all
Like,
the little dungeons.
Yeah, like it was. Some were easy, but I also like that you had to get to a certain point where they got harder. And I realized like there was one time where I flew with the glider way too far for my level that I was at, or my gear, and I got smashed. I was like, I need to go back. But no, it was an awesome game. All of the Guardians were really cool. The last battle was awesome.
Oh, against Ganondorf?
Ganon.
Mm-hmm. Way to be part of the conversation there, Kyle.
I'm trying.
Was this your first Zelda game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
This was your first?
This was an interesting jump then, because
What?
so
I didn't
you're kind of
have-
like me then.
Well, I didn't have any big game consoles as a kid, so I just always had. I didn't even have a 64. I always had a Game Boy Color,
Cool.
Game Boy
Dope.
Advance.
Cool.
You lost me. Well, she lost me after color.
We had a pocket.
Fuck yeah, that
Cool.
thing was awesome.
I had the Game Boy Color with the attachable light.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah!
I still have
What
mine.
up, Kool-Aid Pocket?
It was
Yeah.
the purple one.
Yeah, no, I have that exact one.
Wait, the see-through purple?
Purple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Did
dope.
you also get the magnifying glass with it?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
cool,
fucking
cool.
monstrosity?
I love that thing.
Dude,
So I didn't have
so
any.
You essentially had a fucking game console then.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of good stuff on the.
No, there
on the
was,
Game
but
Boy.
I'm saying like I never got into Zelda because I didn't have the
Oh, the physical console.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say for handheld you would have had Link's Awakening, A Link to the Past DX.
they were all 8-bit, right?
Yeah, well,
16-bit.
Link's Awakening was 8-bit. A Link to the Past was technically 32-bit at that time.
Okay, I think I was just more so into Pokemon at the time. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
have
fine.
literally.
Which one did you play?
Oh yeah, which
Oh
one?
my god.
Yellow, red.
I
Blue?
think yellow, red, crystal, ruby,
Oh, so you-
sapphire.
Oh damn. You went a lot further than I did.
Oh, I did. I've especially now after getting. Oh shoot! What was the last thing before the Switch?
Wii?
No.
Wii U?
Wii U?
No, the handheld.
Wii U?
No.
3DS?
The 3DS. I played X and Y.
Did you play Sun and Moon?
I did.
See, I never got that far. I stopped at yellow, and after that, I was like,
Did
this
you
is too much.
play Mega Sun and Moon or whatever it is?
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
You didn't need to play those.
No,
No.
Most people didn't.
Really?
because
You
you had to
didn't need
rebuy
to?
the whole
Nothing.
game. Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bought the
it-
whole game. I bought both of them.
What was the difference?
Yep.
It
Like
added a few more story beats
Yeah,
and,
there was a
and
few
some
more.
additions
But
for
the
the
stories for
legendaries.
that weren't bad anyway.
No, they weren't too bad. Well, leading in, I guess, off of Zelda
Oh.
into that, how was Pokemon?
Oh, it was okay.
Oh, good.
So-
I'm glad.
How far into Shield have you gotten?
I finished it.
So you finished the entire game.
Yeah.
What was your Pokemon count?
Oh gosh, I don't know that.
Well, if you had to take a guess, did you catch a lot? Did you only catch the ones you liked?
I would have to say I've caught in like 88, maybe.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So out of the 100 they only put in there?
Yeah.
Really? They only put like 100?
No, they put
Oh.
like
They cut out a lot of them from Sword and
Really?
Shield because it was a big old controversy with they can't animate all of them in a handy time, but it's
So are they going to slowly bring them in, or
no.
no.
Oh, so that's it then.
Yeah.
Well, and then they also have the exclusives too. Well, some are for Shield and some are for Sword.
How
Yeah.
many did they add in for Sword and Shield?
Give me 1 second.
No, I don't really care that much
Okay, well-
actually.
I think
thought
it,
you knew off the top of your head.
I think it's like 370
Christ, new?
out of the no
There's
no
400 total
in the game. Okay, so I wasn't far.
That's still a lot, though.
Out of the 896 Pokemon that there was in Sun and Moon. I don't know how many new ones that were added for Sword and Shield, but I mean,
That's still a lot, though.
it's not bad. Okay, so you played Shield. Mm-hmm. You had a good time with it at least.
I mean,
It's Pokemon.
I love the environment it's in. You know, in the European setting, it's really neat.
Can you hook up with your rivals still? Or was that a never thing?
Can you hook up with your rivals?
Yeah.
Like
Player
Smash
Uglies?
Uglies?
Yeah, smash uglies with your rivals.
No,
With Hop?
Who's hot?
it's in the Sword and Shield.
Who's the cutie girl with like the
Marnie?
I don't know any
That
of the
was the
names. No,
last one.
who's the one with the
With the
buzzed
hair?
front?
Yeah, Marnie.
Is that Marnie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't hook up with her? Who else was in that one? What about Sea Trainer girl that everyone's crazy about?
The water gym leader?
Yeah.
Misty?
No. No, Nessa.
See, that's bad when a Pokemon you can't even remember the bosses.
Her name is Nessa.
Nessa. Can you hook up with Nessa?
No.
No.
I can't
How
remember
about
anybody. We're like
redhead
12.
girl? Are they 12?
No, not the gym leaders. The gym leaders are
No,
legal.
the kids.
The gym leaders are like 15.
Look at these adults.
Hey, yeah, you get set out in the world by 10, so
Yeah, you're.
That's true.
I've been on my own for 5 years.
cool.
Jesus, man. Go to school. Okay, what aside from Pokemon, what else did you play?
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
That was the big one I was hoping you were going to touch on. What did you think of Fire Emblem?
I loved it.
Yeah?
Wow.
I thought it was the coolest version of Fire Emblem that I've played, because I've played almost all of them.
I was going to say, which ones have you played?
Birthright, Reckoning, and the one before that. Awakening?
Awakening.
Yeah.
Did you play like Radiant Dawn back on GameCube or anything like that?
No, I didn't have a GameCube.
Oh, right. Okay, so you've played essentially all the handheld ones.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play the Game Boy Advance ones? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, so you've been with Fire Emblem since it came to stateside.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
The graphics in it were awesome. The storyline, the fact that you could play it 3 different times and get 3 different stories is a really good feature, I think, because, like...
Did you go through it 3 different times?
Not yet. I've done just one. I started the second one, but then I got stuck on Pokemon and Luigi's Mansion after that.
Oh, you did play Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, I completed that one, too.
Oh,
damn.
okay.
Okay, well, moving, I guess, from Fire Emblem into Luigi's Mansion. What did you think of that?
I actually didn't mind it. I hadn't played the other ones. I haven't played 1 or 2. The thing that was really neat was the fact that the cutscenes were no different than gameplay. Like, you go from one cutscene and it goes right into gameplay. There's no difference in graphics whatsoever, which is really neat. I don't know. I was trying to describe it to Kyle, and I said it's like Ghostbusters meets Mario. I mean, that's the
theme, essentially.
Yeah. But the puzzles were really good. There were a few times I asked Kyle to help me out, and
of course I get on there like, okay, here we go. What's this button do?
yeah.
And I'm like,
and then I
there you
almost
go,
couldn't get it away from him. So
Aww.
Because I'm like, all right, I solved the puzzle. Game is mine. And
Game is mine.
Yeah, Barb.
I told him to play it next time.
Barb, don't ask Kyle to help you with something because you won't get the controller back.
Ever.
Because the game is mine at that point.
I don't
I've told
deserve
you
to
you
play
can play
anymore.
Yeah, I've told you can play it.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but I don't want it unless you want me to not want it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, aside from Luigi's Mansion, anything else on your list?
No, I just did Monopoly, I guess.
Cool.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with Monopoly.
Bro.
165 hours.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
In Monopoly?
No.
No.
Oh, I was saying, holy shit.
I played 12 games this year, including demos.
Nice.
See, my only problem that I observe with her is she'll get super into a game, but she'll be done with it within a week or 2.
What's wrong
Oh,
with that?
cool. Look at those stats.
I grind, though. That's the thing.
Are those hours?
I think so.
That's the amount of time you put for months.
We spent the most time playing Nintendo Switch and games on these days.
Oh, days.
Oh.
Okay.
Activity per month in hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Hours. Yeah, that's the thing with her is like she'll get a new game. I'm cool. She's got a new game. She's playing it, but she'll just fucking grind it.
That's what's wrong with
And
that.
then dump me in like a week or 2. And I'm like, hey, so how's your game? She's like, oh, I beat that like a month ago. I'm just like,
That's the thing, I'll grind so hard that I'll beat it super fast, and then that's kind of like what happened with Pokemon. I thought was a great story, however, that was too easy.
Well,
It's Pokemon.
I know, but even, I was telling Kyle, some of the gyms, like, the path before you get to the gym leader, like, one of them is, like, herding sheep.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, no. Or, like, the electric, I don't think I had an electric one. Electric gym leader. But that one I was remembered specifically, or the psychic, where
wait,
you had to...
Wait, you didn't fight Lieutenant Surge?
No.
No, you fool. That's...
But you had to figure out a maze first, and I didn't get that in this game. And that was like one of the harder parts of the other games, is that you had to figure out a maze to get to the leader. There was like one water.
Oh,
one,
is
but
that
was
really?
easy.
Wait, is that really a trope in the games?
Yeah. Don't you remember Lieutenant Surge? You have to find the 2 switches in the buckets,
Yep.
and you have to get both of them, one right
That
after
wasn't
the
a
other.
maze. There was a maze in one. No,
No.
that
There
was
was
the
a
poison
psychic
gym.
one.
That was the poison gym.
Yeah.
And there was a psychic one where they had all these teleporters that you had to figure out where to go.
That's
get
kind of
to
like...
Oh my
top.
gosh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, that's like in the originals. I can't remember what the name of the tower is, but you go to the certain teleport.
Oh,
squares.
you're thinking of the Sylph Corp.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's Sylph Corp.
Mhm.
And that was all underground, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was all in the
You,
basement.
you might be thinking of Lavender Town with the ghost Pokemon.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
No, of course, they make these games, like, super nice and easy for kids to pick up, which you're supposed to, right? I mean, it's
the whole
a
point
kid's...
that they
It's,
wanted
yeah.
to do.
Which sucks, because it's like, man...
Because we were waiting for this game. Because we had Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, right?
I didn't have it.
Well, I had that one, and it is a very, like they said, they wanted this game to be for people who have never played it before, which is very true. But we were also excited for the new Pokemon Sword and Shield game because that was supposed to be like a legit Pokemon game for people that have played it and love the series. And did I enjoy it? And the wild aspect too is really fun, yes. However, I thought the storyline was way too short, and I thought the gyms before you got to the gym leader were way too easy.
Okay.
Is there a difficulty change you can?
Nope.
That's actually something a lot of people have been criticizing Pokemon for a couple generations now. Of
It's just being too easy.
well, give us a difficulty selection. Like have casual, or if I want to switch it over to hard, there are ways to do that. Like you can turn off EXP share because that's one thing. Again,
That's a quality of life thing, though.
There's a lot of quality of life improvements in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I mean, if you're having a lot of like Pokemon that you're catching, you might as well have a EXP share. It's not like one where you have to earn it at the end.
Well, God, yeah. You really had to get all the way.
You had to, not only did you have to earn it at the end, you had to catch 85 Pokemon in order to earn it.
You had to.
So you first had to catch 85, and then you get EXP share.
And even then, it only gave
Half?
50%. Yeah. Whereas EXP share now,
It's full.
it does full.
It's the full amount.
And the cool thing is, quality of life improvements. You don't have to go to the boxes to change out your Pokemon.
Nope.
You can literally
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
when was
weak.
that?
That's in
you
Sword and
can.
Shield.
Yeah.
That's weak.
And the other thing too with experience is that you can go to a Poke Center and you can send your Pokemon in your box to do jobs for the
Yep.
whole
So wait,
day,
how do
and
you-
then they get XP.
How do you wait? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. They did that with Sun and Moon. What? So then you can never black out, right? Is that what the thing is?
No. So when you go into a battle, you can't switch out from that point. But
Right.
if you're not in a battle, you can just menu and all right, cool. All my Pokemon are over here. Let's grab you, put you in the party, grab you, put you in the party, and you out, and you out.
No, you have to go to a fucking the hospital.
It's a quality
You go
of-
to the
it's a-
computer and
it's
you
a
have to find
quality of
which
life.
box.
Hospital.
I don't
It's
know
called
about
the
you.
Poke Center.
Did your game ever
Sorry.
lag when you were in the wild?
Yes, in the wild area, yeah.
Yeah.
There were a lot of times, especially when I connected to the internet.
They should have
Same.
just made it the same. They should have instead of making the landscape look all pretty and shit. I mean,
Well,
pretty
not
and
all of it.
No,
no,
so-
no. They should have just made
So
it
have
look
you
like
se-
Legend of Zelda.
Have
and
you
made it
seen
look
that one
okay.
tree?
Or the rocks.
Oh, they look bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can definitely tell who on timers drinks now.
Well, and that's the thing that's hard with Pokemon. I was watching Mother's Basement, and he actually put out a really good thing about Pokemon and why it's hard to delay that. If you delay the Pokemon game,
You delay the toys. You,
you delay the toys, you delay the anime,
Yeah.
you delay the card game,
Oh,
which
that's
is
a
also
nice
huge.
looking PS2
Well, how-
PS2 tree.
Well, how far into the
The anime,
the anime over in Japan are they compared to where we're at?
they're current. They're in Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
So how
Are they really?
So
Oh, look
how-
at they're comparing.
So how behind are we?
We are still in Sun
they're
and Moon,
comparing
I
the
believe.
trees.
Okay.
from
So
Sword and
we're generally that's how it goes, just because of localization and all that. We're
Yeah.
usually one generation back.
Okay.
Yeah, for the mods, yeah.
Oh, is that-
No,
that's
that was
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
They're
yeah.
comparing the trees.
Again,
from
Pokemon
to Zelda.
Pokemon and Game Freak have always had a problem with delays, because again, it's not like it's a Mario or a Zelda where we can delay it because there's nothing else tied to it.
Gotcha.
Pokemon is an entire franchise that relies heavily. Like we can't put out
cheaters.
Well, we can't put out the card game with the new Pokemon on unless the game is out. It's always been that way. We can't put out the new anime with all the new Pokemon unless the game is out.
Okay.
That's the way it has always been. So it's hard to delay the game when everything else is tied to it, especially merchandise.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah. So let me ask this: with
There should be a Pokemon once every 5 years, maybe.
So they can actually.
Yeah, so they can actually get
Well,
everything on its way.
Alexa, when did Pokemon Sun and Moon come out?
Sorry, I don't know that.
No, come on.
Was
Alexa,
It Sun and Moon or-
when did Pokemon Sun come out?
The video game Pokemon Sun and Moon was released in November 2016.
2016,
Which
so
answer your
2016.
question.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
so 3 years ago.
3
Thanks
years.
for your feedback.
Do you feel for people that have played Sun and Shield?
That's me. Oh no,
Okay. No. Okay.
I only played Sun.
Do you feel like there was improvements?
3 years for X and Y then, right?
Yeah.
So it's every
So
3 years.
it's been every 3 years.
So do you feel like 3 years is a good time gap, or do you feel like it should be longer just so everything's polished?
I would. Well, I mean, obviously,
See, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
A good game is delayed only for a little while. A bad game is bad forever.
Yeah.
I would
can agree with
rather
that.
wait on games to come out. Take all the time they need and give us a Last of Us, give us a God of War. Give us something
Yeah.
that is high quality.
Zelda.
True. Yeah.
Zelda. Yes, I like the Zeldas.
So let me ask this. I guess I'm stuck in the red, blue, and yellow era because that's all I really grasp onto. For red, yellow, and blue, after you beat the Elite Four, you can go into
Yeah.
what the fuck is the name
Cerulean
of it?
Cave.
Is there anything like that after you
There's
beat?
an after
There's
story.
always post game.
No, there's always post game stuff.
But no, to get like the legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's easy.
And
Yeah.
see,
They
like,
give it to you because then everybody can have it, and then you don't have to worry about your friends being you because they were a lot smarter than you. Because
Yeah.
God forbid they got something else that you didn't.
I mean,
Hope you're spawned with a good IV.
Yeah.
oh, well, that's the other thing too. Yeah.
But no,
you know what
I
IVs are?
Yeah, it's level.
No,
No.
no. IVs are like traits and stats.
Stats.
Oh.
They used to be hidden. Those strats, those used to be hidden
Really?
stats that they give Pokemon. So that way it'd be like, hey, I got the best level EV or whatever,
Yeah.
like mine is top level and we're
You know
both
how they do
equal.
in
But
Pokemon
yours
Go?
can still beat the shit out of mine because of some secret stats that you didn't know anything about.
Right.
Oh.
Just
See,
like in
That's
Pokemon,
competitive play.
Well, they do that in Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah,
level-
yeah.
yeah, with the stars
100?
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. The 4.
Hmm.
But
I guess I'm stuck in that old.
You know what? Pokemon
Okay,
is
boomer.
supporting the elimination of weaker breeds.
That's true.
It's like I don't understand what they're trying to support anymore. A children's game or the complete annihilation of useless Pokemon. Because like
It's a children's game
it's-
at heart. It's
and it's trying to teach them. I don't know, man. Like there could be way better.
How
stuff.
many let's just go 10-year-olds
Mm.
are really going through IVs?
They, you know what?
Do
you know
a
what?
lot, actually.
You know what? Yeah.
You just
yeah.
said you didn't even know what IVs are.
Alex, for a guy that likes to play games, right? I like to play them because they're fun, and I like to stick to my guns when I earn them, right? For people that love playing, like Justin, like everyone that like looks into IVs,
I only play
like
to win.
Cheyenne, like hey, I'm gonna waste 5 hours so I can have the most perfect EV in the world. Go fuck yourself, everyone else.
Wow.
I found a Tropius in the wild one time, and I caught it, and it became my favorite Pokemon ever because I thought he looked cool.
It scared the shit out of me.
Isn't that the banana dinosaur?
He is. He's a Brachiosaur.
Not to say that our friends are shitty. That's not what I meant to say.
Good
What
save.
I meant to say was like that game series
There's
could be
more
more
than
than just hey, I'm gonna waste 5
Well,
hours
and then
just
you also
to
got
do...
the shiny hunters too.
Oh yeah, shiny hunters, yeah.
Sometimes those are cool, but again, the amount of time you put into it, again, you get whatever joy you get out of a game in your own way. I'm not
I
telling
don't know
somebody.
how do you feel about the raid aspect
Of which?
of the Sword and Shield?
Oh, there's raids.
Yeah. You can. There's these big pillars in the Breath of the Wild area.
Okay.
If you go up to the pillar, you go to it, and it's like, hey, there's a big Pokemon in here. You and 3 people can do this.
So you can either
But it's only 3. So a total of 4
it's
people.
4 people.
3 what? 3
can use-
online people or
Yeah.
3 people? Oh,
Online,
okay.
or if you don't want to wait, you can just they'll fill it
They'll
in
randomly
for you.
generate people for you,
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
and then you have a chance to catch a potentially stronger Pokemon.
But that's it.
but then you only have 10 turns to do it, and then if your Pokemon
It's
faint,
the Gigantamax.
Oh,
Pokemon.
those Pokemon.
if your Pokemon faints 3 times, then you're out. But
Yeah.
then there's even 2. There was like a Gigamax Snorlax that I found that was really awesome. How many times did I try and get that?
A lot.
A lot, and I couldn't beat it. There was nothing I could do. It kept kicking me out of the den.
Essentially, you know Gigamax.
Yes.
Snorlax. Yeah. Miguel, do you?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool because I've never seen something like that.
Like this is what makes me want to go play Digimon because it's like, man,
Speaking
I don't
of-
hear. Oh, what? You play Digimon?
No, it's supposed to come out next year.
Which
Digimon
one?
Survive?
Oh, oh my god, I can't wait.
Bunch of nerds.
Like, no. So like, I feel like there's people like this everywhere, and it's fine. Play the games however you want to play it. Do it for show, for real. You know, like I can't tell you how to play games, but like at the same time, it's like what type of online community are we trying to make here?
A competitive on community.
I guess because it's like it's not like I guess that's why I like what's it called the battle royale type games because it's like hey everyone's even, you get what you get.
True. Yeah.
You know,
That's fair.
you build up what you can, and you improvise with what you get.
Yeah.
You know, that's fun because everyone starts off at the same level.
Yeah.
And then you get like online communities like this where it's like, hey, I'm gonna trade in a million Pidgeys until I get one legendary. Go fuck yourself, everyone else.
This one goes crew.
Yeah.
And then there's like stuff I don't hear about, like Digimon, which it only happened to me once, right? I was playing the Digimon Cyber Sleuth, right? And there's a big tutorial in the beginning where I'm just like, jeez, there's so much to this goddamn game's like Pokemon.
Yeah. But does it feel like Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got its
Does
own.
it feel like Pokemon or does it feel more like Persona?
It feels more like Persona in the respects that, hey, if you use a attack that the person's weak against, you get to go again. I think.
Okay, so there's more to the rock paper scissors.
So if I have a fire Pokemon and you have a grass Pokemon, Kyle, if
Yeah.
my fire Pokemon uses a fire attack against you, I get to go again.
That's kind of weak.
No,
But it's fun.
I get
It's
the premise.
strategical. It's strategical.
I get the premise, yeah. But it's exploiting.
yeah.
Yeah. It's basically exploiting because you want the
advantages.
upper hand all the time, basically. But one of the things that I was like, oh man, I can't wait to get my old Digimon. I wonder what old Digimon they have here. And I go in there with the intent of, they're probably not going to have all the old ones that I
Did
like.
it still have the orange little dinosaur?
Oh
dude?
yeah,
Agumon?
Agumon. He's like the Pikachu of the
Dude, I
series.
don't-
He really is like the Pikachu of the series.
I don't remember a lot of it. What was the Digimon game that we had on PlayStation?
We had Digimon World 3.
I had World 1. That shit ran like a piece of shit.
We also had World 1 for a little while. We traded it into the BX on base. Remember?
What was on the BX?
No, the BX.
What was?
We traded in Digimon World 1 and we got Digimon World 3.
You got the upgrade.
Remember the arcade that was over to the left of old BX? Think old BX.
Yeah.
We go in, we go to the left near the tires and the electronics. We go in that little cubby room, and they allowed you to trade games in there.
Oh my god!
Yeah, bro. I remember that shit.
Anyway.
Holy fuck!
So
That makes me feel.
I was like, when do I get my Agumon? Because I want my Agumon, and they gave me my Agumon from the get-go, and I'm like, good, all right, cool. They know what I'm here for. And then
There's no new Digimon fans.
and it's not like, oh, I want Super Metal Greymon mixed with the wolf, making Mega Garurumon or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god, I remember that.
So I don't care about that. It's like, all right, cool. I got my little dude. He'll be my little dude forever. I'll go get. A friend of mine saw that I was earning trophies on it, and he's like, "Here's the code for Super Angemon," and I'm like, "I just started. Why do I?" And I put it in. It's a level like 75 monster, and I got it in the first hour, and I was like, "Don't I have to earn badges?" So it's cool. You know what? I'm glad the game works for everyone, but not to the extent they want it to be.
I gotcha.
I feel like that's what those games are. It's like, hey, there's something here for everyone, but you're not here for that one particular... Like, if you're here for that one particular thing, that's on you.
Yep.
Like, that's why I want to do Pokemon. I want to go back to Pokemon Yellow and play a Nuzlocke of it. Like, I think that'd be fun.
A
just
Nuzlocke?
You know what a Nuzlocke?
A Nuzlocke is when you play the game with certain rules that you put on yourself. Some of the most common ones are.
This is the difficulty. This is what people put on difficulty, artificial difficulty,
Yeah.
to make the game much more interesting.
So you can only catch the first Pokemon you see in any new route. So like route. And you only get that one opportunity to catch it.
you
If
kill it,
miss
you don't get it. You can't go back and get it. You can only grind.
If your Pokemon actually faints, you have to go into your box and release the Pokemon.
So how does that work with Snorlax?
You catch it that first time.
No, because he's on different routes.
Okay, so if there's a vet Pokemon like that,
Yeah.
you get an opportunity. You get
'Cause that
multiple
is an
opportunities.
opportunity.
Yeah, it's an opportunity. But you can't turn it off and on again and
Yeah.
just be like, all right, try it again.
Yeah.
You can't save Scum it.
Yeah, you can't save scum it. Yeah.
Oh.
You kill it, you kill it. If you
And
can't catch it and you're down to your reserves, you have to kill it, or else it's gonna kill your team.
If it knocks out your whole team, and game over, start over.
Oh.
If you black out, I think you can black out, but you have to have Pokemon in your box.
Yeah, you have to have
back in the.
Yeah, and all those
So-
Pokemon
wait.
you lost, you release.
You release
Oh.
them.
Yeah.
So if you got like
no!
that's a Nuzlocke.
How attached are you gonna get to that Pidgey?
Might be a good Pidgey.
And some people luck out, right? Because then you go into forests and areas where like, oh man, it's so common. I'm gonna get like a Caterpie, and then all
You're
of a sudden
Pikachu.
and then Pikachu. You're like, oh, I'm running Pikachu this run.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's yeah. Nuzlocks are fun. We could do a Nuzlocke for the show.
See, the problem is with Nuzlocks is that it's very planned out.
Yeah.
Almost. Because it's like, okay, hey, if I need to get Geodude in this place. God forbid I get a Sandshrew or some shit.
Cool, I ran into a Zubat.
Cool, yeah, I ran into a Zubat. Or cool, I ran into another Rattata.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I think if you run into a duplicate Pokemon that you've run into for the first time on a different route, I think most people go, okay, that one doesn't count. Because, again, if you run into 2 Rattatas on Route 1
I
and
thought
Route 2...
I think you can stack Rattatas or something.
I don't know. Again, it's all dependent upon what
I mean, they
rules you
get
put on
Hyper
yourself.
Fang later, but whatever. Anyway,
Anyway.
I was thinking, like, hey, fuck it. Why don't you just do it in the new games? You have no idea what's ahead of you.
We could do a Nuzlocke of Sword.
Like a total blind run. Because then, like, I'm hoping the difficulty stacks. Because, man, I remember going with my favorite Pokemon in Sun and Moon. And, like, wrecking shit. Just wrecking shit.
I have a Karkle.
Uh-huh.
He's a wheel that's like a steam
Oh,
engine. He's really cool.
Yeah.
So, Alex, what all have you played this year?
Hi, I'm next on the list.
Yeah, Miguel's next on the list.
No, it sounded like it was not. I don't know.
Sorry, we got lost in
Well,
Pokemon.
Miguel, I've got your PSN.
I do
up here.
too, right here. Let's start off with the beginning of the year with Crash.
You
No,
did
that
it.
was-
I did it. Thank you.
did it.
Woo!
Nice.
So that was a fun little thing that Kyle and I bet on
Yep.
earlier this year. If you guys were here for that,
That was the last podcast, wasn't it? That we made that.
No,
bet?
that was 2 podcasts ago.
Was it?
Mhm.
Oh wow.
well, all right. So that was April 12th to let's see,
Well, I don't care about the DLC.
April 12th to April.
May.
To May 4th.
Damn.
I beat it by
The whole game.
8 days.
Yeah,
I beat all 3 games
Oh,
yeah.
that's close.
With 8 days to spare.
If 8 days to spare.
Okay, but you understand what I was talking about, though. How that game
Stop hitting the table.
can piss you off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't know how many times on that last trophy where you have to do hard time, which doing the hard time, if you guys don't know, is that there was an unreleased level of Crash 1
Mm-hmm.
of the rainy rooftop. So you got the sliding stairs, you got the rotating platforms, you got enemies and bullshit placements. Now, the thing with that one is you have to do the time trial with that one too, and you have to do it in under 3 minutes.
God, that's a lot.
I think under 3 minutes. And like a normal run for anyone on the first time, you're going to be spending a good maybe hour doing that one because you have to get the perfect jumps, the perfect timing. And if you're running through it, everything runs at a perfect time.
Yeah.
But if you mess up a few times, there's going to be a few parts in there where you're just like,
And I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Ugh.
That was
That was
honestly
the hardest one.
the hardest part.
Yeah.
That was it.
But you had a good time with Crash.
Oh yeah, I had a decently good time. I liked that I was playing Coco. That was fun too.
So out of the 3, which one did you enjoy the most time on?
I think I enjoyed 3 the most because 3 has my favorite songs in it.
3 you
Okay.
blasted through. I never
Yeah.
even saw you play
Yeah.
3, and then you're
Wow.
just like, yeah, I got the platinum already.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Jesus.
goddamn.
That was
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, no, well, with that game, I already know the ins and outs. The only thing I didn't know about it were 2 secret levels I never went into.
Okay.
And I was surprised I never went into because, like, when I went to them, I was like, oh.
Never been here.
I've never been here. Like, that was super cool.
Okay. All right. So you got Crash done. You platinumed all 3.
Yes, I platinumed all 3. I won $20 off of you.
Hey.
That was awesome. That was, like, we made that bet, and I was sweating a little because I was like, I don't know what I got myself into, but $20 is $20.
$20 is $20.
Did you feel like, even if there wasn't a bet, do you feel like you got good time out of that game?
I would have not gotten back to it if it wasn't
Really?
for that. And I'm glad I did because it really solidified how far I came as a gamer. Because like I've had 3 really cool experiences with Crash. Is that it was the first game I ever saw the credits on, and that was Crash 2.
Okay.
Right, that was the first game I ever saw the credits on, and I was like, "Oh, it's like a movie. Did I play a movie?" and then in the same location where I beat Crash 2, So, do you remember the trailer?
For Crash?
No, remember the trailer that I used
Where
to
we
live
used to
in?
Yeah.
Okay, so I that's where I beat Crash 2, right?
Okay.
And then back when me and him were living there,
Mm-hmm.
I had the TV. We had the TV set up on this corner of the living room.
Okay.
And that's where my old TV used to be. And when I played Uncharted 4, they put Crash 1 in there, and that was a huge gap of me being like, "Holy shit! When was the last time I played Crash 1 in this house?"
Yeah.
And so like that was a great little love letter that Naughty Dog gave out there.
Yeah.
And then this third time was me playing through that, and I was like, yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. It was fun. It was definitely enraging at some times, but again, a majority of it was like, oh man, this is good.
Enraging which game? The first one? Because dude, that first Crash 1, man, that game is...
If it weren't for the slippery tower, they're all equally enraging.
Really?
Yes.
Because I enjoyed 2, 3...
Did you enjoy the time trials?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. They're all equally enraging.
Well, see, because I go back to originally playing Crash 1 and 2. There were no such thing as time trials.
No.
So going back and doing 1 and 2 in time trials, I was like, some of these levels...
They're not that bad. They're not that bad.
But some of these levels weren't made for time trials. Like the
Not
High
that
Road.
bad. They're not that bad. Oh.
Yeah. That level is not made for speedrunning.
That level was easier than the Slippery Falls, I will admit.
Which one's Slippery Falls? I can't...
The
DLC
last level,
level.
the DLC level.
Oh, okay.
Like, that one wasn't too bad. I think the one that I had the most trouble on was the Dark Road. The one where you're inside the
Fireflies?
No. The first game where you're in the long corridor and you have to jump on the platforms, and it's dark. And the only way you can make it light if you get an Uka Uka.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I enjoyed those levels.
No. Time trial.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
No.
Yeah.
Because in order to get the super cool, delicious speed run of that, you have to guess where the platforms are in the dark.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard, actually. But that one, I remember being, like, super pissed because I was like, no, the platform's right there. And then I would keep doing it for, like, a half hour, and then, like, okay, where the fuck is this platform? And I went there, and the platform that I thought was there was never there. So I just bashed my head in for a half hour trying to be like, it's right there! Why am I keep missing it?
So, obviously, you beat Crash 1. Did you do the... it's not so much a secret level, but the level where you hop on the gyms to get alternative.
You have
to do that.
No, you don't.
For the platinum?
For the platinum, yeah, it was one of the trophies. You had to get the secret ending.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crash 1 enraged me. I beat it, thank fucking God.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I was like, I don't know if I want to continue through this.
I felt kind of sad. The only regret I had with Crash Bandicoot is that I felt kind of sad because it wasn't until playing like halfway through and I was running low on time that I was like, man, I wish I could like pop up my iPad and do the thing that I used to do as a kid where I'd have one TV playing my the cartoons and then the other one I was playing Crash. So I was like, man, if I put on like Arthur or Clifford or Dragon Tales, what else was there? Cyber Chase. I think that was the same time as Cyber Chase. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
Stop talking about
you know?
It's all on PBS.
No. Yes, they're the PBS shows. Like, oh, dude, because like, I don't know why, but like, gosh, I'm trying to remember because Kids WB came on at 2:30.
Oh, that's when Yu-Gi-Oh was on.
Yeah, and then like I would care about that. I wouldn't play at the games at the same time, but then PBS would show reruns of every single like show they had. So then I would just play games and watch it to the side.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Because my parents had two TVs in the living room because they knew.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And
they knew I used both of them. Yeah. So my only regret was that I should have put like. See some old, like just hearing it in the background and not watching it, just be like, this is some good shit right here.
What year is it?
What year is it? All right, so that was Crash Bandicoot.
After that, the next big one I'm seeing on your list was Lethal League Blaze.
Ah, yes.
Did you put a lot of time into that?
I put a decent amount of the time in the PC one.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot. Oh, what are you talking about? Did you miss it over Undertale?
Yeah, I thought you kind of gave up on Undertale.
No, I'm still playing it whenever I can.
Whenever I can.
When was the last time you played Undertale?
Actually, not that long ago.
Yeah?
I made it to Temmie Village.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still early.
You're still pretty early on.
So, do you guys know Undertale?
No.
Do you know Undertale?
I've heard of it, but
I think you would like it, Barb, because
you probably would actually really like it.
Because it's a super fun game.
It's Earthbound.
it's Earthbound with the bitchinest music I've ever heard, with the bitchinest like kid storyline I've ever heard.
So is it kind of like Ni no Kuni?
No. Well,
Think of it as, imagine this video game never left the 90s, the late 90s.
Okay.
And it
someone unearthed it.
yeah, someone unearthed it, and it's so much fun. And they were like, "Oh yeah, no one's gonna like this. I'm gonna put some cool technicalities here and there that are so much fun." This
Undertale's it was big. when
I've
it came
seen the
out.
playthrough of it, but I knew deep down inside I was like, I'm not gonna enjoy this unless I play it.
I gotcha.
And there are certain parts in there that like really, really like got to me, because it's like, I think people forget how to waste time.
In games
In
or
games.
in general?
In games.
Okay.
Like how games make you waste time,
Mhm.
but you love it. Like there's a segment in there that's a battle that I was like, okay, I have to go through this. I know what happens in it. But the storyline and the dialogue and the music really, really get you hooked in, because it's a battle, but you're dating someone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like Scott Pilgrim?
No. But the
No?
entire time it's like, okay, what are you doing? It's already auto battle, nothing's happening, but you're just going through it and you're like, okay, this is stupid.
And there's a lot of things that the creator Toby Fox did with the game. It's a treat.
Every time you think you have you think you've solved it, it throws you through a left hand. Because like once I made it to Temi Village, there was a snail race, right? Where you had to, you're like, yeah, there's a snail race, and you had to encourage the snail to make it go faster, right? And you're like, okay, cool, I'm good at tapping. Like that's my number one skill in video games, is I can go and I win, right? So I'm like tapping on it, and you're encouraging the snail, right? And then the next thing you know, all the other snails are halfway, and yours is still at the starting line. I was like, okay, maybe there's a strategy to this. And then you see it combust into flames, and you're like, what the fuck? And then it's like, and then they tell you, it's like, oh, it looks like you encouraged the snail too much that it caught fire. And I'm like, what the fuck?
There's a lot. There's
a lot of really good personality with the game.
Honestly, yeah, that's the strongest thing. Aside from the music, aside from the graphics, the strongest part of Undertale is the characters.
The characters, the writing.
The writing
is so
is
much
is
fun.
Really, really good.
The more time you put into something you want to learn about, the more you get back. Like, like there's a part in there where you meet a ghost in the beginning, and it's like, oh, I'm in your way, I'm sorry, I was just relaxing here, and he disappears, and you're like, what the fuck was that all about? And you don't meet him until later when you find him at his house, and you're like, oh, hey again, what's up? And then he's into music, and then like you hear his music for a little while, and he's like, oh yeah, I like that one, those are really good tunes. And like, oh, that was a classic. And he's like, oh dude, I get lost in this shit on this tune. It's like, do you want to just sit on the floor and listen to this?
That's really good character development.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Well, and that characters that don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
the whole world itself.
I'm not sure if they don't matter, because I'm pretty sure they all meet up at the end in some weird, stupid way, because games like
But
this
you
like
don't
to
know.
do this.
That's
Yeah.
the whole point.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, this ghost could be the prince of some bullshit or whatever.
Right.
And then, like, that music part really got me, because it's like, you just sit on the floor and you just listen to the music, and then the background turns into space.
It's real cool.
It's really cool. I love that
I'll have to
scene.
check it out.
That part was fun.
It's on the Switch, is what it says.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it's on everything.
Honestly, of everything that we're talking about that you haven't played here, play Undertale. It's a treat.
Super hard.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what to play next.
Play Undertale. It's
Play Undertale.
like $20.
If that.
That's
See,
fine.
I'm
I
trying
have
to get
coins,
her into like Resident Evil, because they have the triple bundle. It's only like $40, and I'm just like, yo, play
It's
this,
not
and she's
kind
like,
of gameplay,
it's
though.
scary.
It's scary. Well, yeah, hell yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Let's see.
compared to that garbage you call Resident Evil 6.
We'll get to the show, what we played on the show in a second.
So yeah, Undertale.
Red
Good.
Dead.
Cool. What about No Man's Sky? Can we talk about how much of an atrocity that game still is?
You played like 45 minutes.
And I paid $45 for it.
No, you paid 25, and I gave you the money back for it. Remember?
Damn, so you paid nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Atrocity. I got the platinum in that shit.
You really have to make your own story for this game. You
You do.
really
You need
do.
to play with
And
friends.
I can make my own stupid story, but like, man, I just wasn't feeling it for that game.
It happens.
Alright, Lethal League Blaze now, for real.
Oh, you
Lethal
just-
League Blaze.
Okay.
Good shit. I love it a lot. Go play it. So Lethal League
Ain't
Blaze.
nothing like a funky beat.
Do you guys know? Did we ever let you guys play Lethal League?
They don't
So
know.
it's the Smash Brothers if it were Pong. So you have this ball, And it's like dodgeball. You hit the ball, and the ball is in zero gravity, so it's hitting the four sides of the
going
field,
ping,
right?
ping, ping, ping,
It's
ping.
2D. It's 2D. It's a 2D game.
Okay.
and the object of the game is to hit the ball into your opponent. But your opponent can hit it back, but you have to make him mistime it.
And every time you hit it, it gets faster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
It's a fighting game.
it's a fighting dodgeball game.
It's a pseudo fighting game that has crazy good music, and it's super fun.
Yeah.
And the characters, like, there are multiple characters, and the characters have different traits. Like, oh, this one can double jump. Oh, this one can just jump all the way to the top.
This one's a cutie girl that goes like this.
And there's also
She dabs a lot.
like
Yeah, she dabs a lot.
so like when you hit the ball,
Shot
right?
skates.
When you hit the ball, you can either hit it forward, up, or down, right? And some people's cones of hitting can either be all the way up, or like just barely like forward.
Different characters
Yeah,
have different skills.
Yeah, different
Okay.
have different like because it's really fun. You just find a character that you really like and you go nuts on it.
Okay.
And each of them have, of course, their own powers. Like some of them can make the ball go through walls. Some of them can make the ball curve. Some of them can. What was the other one?
They can slow it down.
Oh, yeah,
so
they
it's
can
kind of
slow
like a
it down.
slow ball in baseball where it's like, wait, it's slow, fuck, and it messes up your opponent's timing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really fun, really good game. But I played that more on the computer than I did on my PS4.
Okay.
But I'm just waiting for a rainy day on that one because like they added a story to it. That's
They added a story to Pong.
yeah. That's like.
Is it bad?
Man, I just don't understand why dancing games, fighting games just can't have a good story.
Mortal Kombat.
Persona.
No, good story.
No.
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 Persona doesn't have a good story.
So
No.
before Dancing All Night, it was not a good story. I
It
don't
was-
know how 3 or 5 is.
So what you're saying is you want 5.
Like, you can have a good storytelling. It's just that the only thing that people get, like, stuck on is the fact that they have to fight. So they always have to be arguing about something and they have to fight.
True.
And it's the most
Mortal
stupidest
Kombat,
thing where
yeah.
it's like, oh, it's you, let's fight. And it's like, there's someone dying over there. We should really go over there.
see, those ones aren't as bad as much as it is Dad, you just don't understand. We need to get that tiara. I'm doing this for you, Jackie. We're gonna fight now. Get the shit out of each other.
That's very true.
Like, if you're going to be corny like that, sure, do it. But
Yeah.
own it, you know?
Yeah.
I hand really hard.
So let's get to the big one on your list. Cowboys
Dead?
and Aliens.
Red Dead?
Yeah.
There's aliens in that game?
I'm sure somewhere, probably.
Oh, maybe somewhere.
It's
yeah.
Rockstar.
Great game. Beautiful game. Need to finish it.
I want him to finish it.
It's
I
a
bought
beautiful
it for
game.
him.
I got past the 6-hour tutorial. That was about it.
There's still more.
Yeah, I know.
Where did you leave off on? What chapter did you make
The
it to?
first settlement you get to.
Okay, so you're still at that place. Okay,
As I
cool.
said, 6 hours
Okay,
past.
so I'm
the
at like
tutorial.
I'm at like chapter 5. Chapter.
I don't even know where I'm at.
Bro,
I got it for him and he won't play.
bro.
I don't know.
It's really good.
Well, it's like
It's a
with
movie.
with Grand Theft Auto 5, it's just like I don't know. I just never got into those.
Neither have I, but like I like it for the aspect of the story.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Like
Shit looks great
It's
on
just
that
like
TV.
these idiots are gonna get themselves killed.
See,
I
I can
have a plan.
I can appreciate games like that, but for me, I don't know. They just don't grasp.
Is it why? Why do you think that?
I don't know.
is?
I don't know if it's just the do whatever you want aspect, and it's just all open world and okay, go have fun.
Well, there's still a mission.
No, I
Yes,
understand
you-
there's
No,
still
no,
a mission
hold
to
on,
it,
hold on.
but
Go.
for me, it's just like I guess it's not just straight and narrow. It's just there's no linear aspect.
There
to it.
is. You just have to follow the main missions, and that's it. You don't even need to level up. The only thing you can do is, dude, they give you enough money in the main story to go and buy the best gun on like before the end of chapter 1.
And you can put all the decals on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more expensive. You don't want that. But like,
But see, to me, that's where it just kind of loses me.
like it has like 20 guns, and I only stick to 2. I have my super cool revolver and my sniper. That's it. Oh no, not my revolver. I have a
Your shotgun?
a little mini shotgun. I have a little mini shotgun.
Sawed
Okay.
off.
A sawed off. Yeah, I have my sawed off, and that sawed off does fucking damage.
See, I don't know. To me, it's just games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Red
You
Dead.
have to be in the mood. I honestly, that's why I haven't gone
That's why
back to
it's
it.
taken him a year.
It's because like I want to be in the mood for it because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's great. The
It's not a
story
good
is
time at
great.
some points.
It looks beautiful. There's some parts in there that get you off guard. Like there's a part in there where your character just slumps off his horse, and you're just like, what the fuck? Because like the entire time he's just thinking to himself, and you're like, okay, I'm enjoying the story. He's walking slow, whatever, because it's It's the plot movement, and then he just slumps off his horse, and you're just like, did I get shot? What happened? And then it's total blackout. No.
Dysentery.
No.
No dysentery.
Bronchitis.
You know what dysentery is, right?
You get bronchitis. Yes, I know what dysentery is. But your cowboy gets bronchitis.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
And it's plot.
That's rough.
It's like, is it bronchitis? Am I thinking it right? No.
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, no, he gets tuberculosis out of nowhere. And you can avoid getting tuberculosis, actually. You get it. Yeah, you get it. There's plot. And you know there's multiple endings to this game, right? Like, there's multiple endings to this game depending on how you want to defeat it.
See, I can appreciate the game for what it is, but for me...
You can either be rootin' tootin' cowboy shootin', or you can be bandito maldito, you know? If you want.
Can I be Mando?
Like...
You could be a Mando.
Ooh.
Yeah, you dude, come on.
You can be a bounty
You can be
hunter.
anything you want in this game.
And see, that's things... I want it to just be straight and narrow.
You can.
No,
You can just do the story.
Bro, I
missions.
just told you can just go to the story missions.
but it's just like, look at everything.
Is it overload for you?
I think it is a little bit overload. It's kind of like how it is with Metal Gear Solid 5. Very open world. You don't really have to
We
do...
both platinumed that game, Kyle.
Yeah. But you can kind of just do whatever you want.
But you could also just run through the story.
Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff you can do in that game. The first time around, that you'll make a lot of mistakes. I don't go on bridges anymore, because fuck that. I always get fucked at bridges. Like, even when I'm going to the next story mission and there's a bridge, I'm like, what's the other way around? Because I know there's some motherfucker at the end of there that wants to shoot me.
What if there is no other way? It's just a bridge.
I usually find a different way. There's usually, like it's not just like, it's not like a bridge where it's like, oh, this one's like a little far. It's like, okay, hey, this is a bridge that someone built to make the road easier.
Yeah.
But like every time I go through a goddamn bridge, there's always some dude at the other end going, shh, you're surrounded. And I'm like, no, I'm not there. There's someone behind me. What do you want? He's like, give us all your money. And I'm like, I have a lot of money. And I'm like, how do I get through this? And then I activate my eagle eye and destroy everyone in front of me. And then the people behind me shoot me in the back.
Well.
And then either A, I don't have any more money, or B, I lose my goddamn horse.
Wait, hold on. Here's an important question. What did you name your horse?
I have no idea.
I don't
See,
think
like-
he-
I don't think I got that. I went.
Cookie? Did you name it Cookie?
No, it was like
Oh.
once you get past the tutorial, and everything's all like not snowy. You go up to your first like camp.
The settlement, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, dude, come on. It gets
I know.
way
You
better. than
Barely
that.
touched it.
Dude, there's a
man.
drunken episode soon after that
Oh.
gets really fun. I showed Alex that one. That one's really fun. Like, you just get drunk at a tavern with
That's
this
the
dude.
mission.
That's the mission. You get drunk at a tavern. It's so much fun. Because then, like, you're having party with your friends. You're getting all drunk. And then the more drunk you get, the more crazier it gets. Because then you start seeing everybody as your friend. There's a weird...
Like they all have.
They all have his face. You're like, oh, you're not Lenny. And then you go upstairs, and there's two people going at it, and they both have Lenny's face. Oh,
He's
dude,
like,
it
"Oh,
gets
no."
He's like, oh no! And then like the sheriff starts coming in town, and he's like, he looks like Lenny is like, I'm taking you in. He's like, you can't take me alive, and
And
he's
you
running
start
to the
running.
front.
That's
You
great.
gotta
Dude,
give it a chance.
Dude, like that mission was actually really... I showed Alex that one, and he fucking loved it.
That was great.
Just because I saw it was fucking weird. There's other parts in there that have really good beats, but yeah, Red Dead. You should definitely go play. I'm gonna go finish it one day. I think it's just good that I'm at the last chapter that I'm just like,
You don't want it to end.
I don't... no, there's a lot of post-game. There's a lot of post-game.
And see, that's probably another thing that kind of
That-
loses me too.
What?
Is that there's so much, I guess, cleanup to do.
Well, you don't.
You don't have to.
I know you don't have to,
You don't have to.
but I'm that kind of like I want to get.
You will check
everything done.
every box.
Yeah.
You won't. This is kind of like a. I'm pretty sure it's like a Skyrim. You need to have multiple runs because I've already fucked up one of my runs in this. Because like there's legendary creatures that scatter
Yeah.
about that only spawn once. You kill them, they're gone. Here's the worst part. Depending on how you kill them, is
pelt.
how good the quality of pelt is.
So if you like fuck up a bear,
Yeah.
yeah, you killed the bear, but the pelt's
But
worthless.
the pelt's worthless. Yeah. So you have to like use arrows and shit. Good luck
Yeah.
taking up a big ass bear with arrows.
It's gonna take a while.
Ni no Kuni 2.
Ni no Kuni 2.
Got a little bit of a run in that.
I did.
You haven't gone back since the
Nope.
first like 7 or 8 hours, was it?
Uh-huh. It was fun. It's
So let's get to the get to that really dark image you have right there.
the Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We played it for one hot second, and that's it.
How'd you feel about that?
I hated it
Why?
because it was. I don't like the xenomorph. It's really big.
Did you guys play in the dark?
Yeah, of course. No, we did the full experience.
Come on,
It was fun. I'm glad it was only the little episode that was like, what, 20 minutes? Tops?
Wait, you only... Did you not...
No,
we only did Crew Expendable.
Yeah, we only did Crew Expendable.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys did I thought you guys got past the tutorial.
No!
No, I just threw him right into the Nostromo.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Threw him right into the deep end.
That's what we did with Dad all those years ago.
That's true.
I really want to go back and play Ni no Kuni 2. But, like, man, is it just not the same?
As the first one?
Like, I don't know what it is. I can't really put my finger on it, but it's very, like, they gave up. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing with Ni no Kuni 2. They gave up on the whole, hey, catch all the little specters dudes that you can have on your team that you can use against the enemy. Make them strong, make them cool. And they made it to where you only have your character, your party, and your party's who you fight with. And it's okay. Yeah. It's okay, because what we're sacrificing with that is that they moved that from Ni no Kuni to my boys up at Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch will now be that battle system. So, like, you know Yokai Watch? It's another Pokemon.
It's another Pokemon game.
But it's made by my favorite people. And it's basically like, hey, there's specters and everything, and they ruin life, or they improve life depending on, like, whatever ghost or entity is haunting this house or whatever. Okay. And you're just playing a little kid, and you're basically controlling monsters. But there's also demons there just to scare the little kids a little. Because I feel like you need to scare little kids a little in order for them to understand their mortality.
Life sucks, yeah.
Life sucks.
All right, Miguel, let's get to, like, the last big three you've got here.
What are the last big three?
Apex, Minecraft, Mega Man Battle Network.
Oh, okay. We can talk about Mega Man Battle Network.
So,
Apex. Okay. We planned it. It was great. Great game. I love it a lot. Never gonna probably go back to it unless friends play with me.
Apex?
Because that
game, you really haven't gone back after
that game takes away all my time. And I don't even do the battle passes.
That's why I don't like. That's why when we stopped Fortnite to play Dark Cloud 2, that's why I didn't want to go back, because that's all we played.
Like I get it. You can only have one of these free games at a time.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go out there and be like, oh, I'm gonna do Fortnite, I'm gonna do Apex, and I'm gonna do PUBG. Like, you don't have enough time. They make sure of it.
Yeah. See, like, when you first introduced, like, I knew about Apex, I never played it, but then when we did play it, I was just like, it just doesn't grasp me. I guess I got too stuck in the Fortnite kind of gameplay.
Yeah.
And I just didn't grasp me. That's why when you're like, hey, let's play Apex, I'm just like, how about we play Fortnite? I know how to play that. Like,
there is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's the same thing. The only thing that you're, like, doing is, hey, finding your favorite gun and hopefully running with it.
Yeah. Whereas with Fortnite,
finding your favorite gun and running with it.
Not necessarily, because there's, like, you have your certain...
But you don't build.
I don't have a favorite gun in that game.
In Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah, neither do I. I get what I get, and I try to adapt to what the enemy, how far they are, blah, blah, blah. Whereas with Apex, it just felt like there was too much going on to kind of...
See, I like that action. I don't like hiding in a bush.
I like
Which,
that
by the way, good steal for the win that other night.
What, we were playing?
Yeah, we were playing.
Fortnite?
We had like 3 wins in a row because we hid in a bush.
It worked.
It works. It works. In Apex, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, Apex, you definitely can.
No, I do like the aspect of going out there and get the kill. Waiting is okay, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'd rather be dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Apex is fun to do every couple of months when John watches Justin's house, and and we do have a full team of 3 to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's fun, but again, I get my fill of it when we do that, and that's pretty much it.
It's fun. It's just fun because, like, the weapons and the hits, the people's abilities, which I keep forgetting to use.
I'm a big Hawaiian guy.
Yeah, you're a Hawaiian guy.
I like that guy.
Yeah, Apex just didn't do it for me.
Okay, that's fair.
Minecraft.
Love that game. It's great.
It is so weird how all these years later, Minecraft still, every once in a while, every couple of years, just gets its hooks back in us. Like, just, hey, we're back in, and this is, I guess, what we're doing. And it's, we've got a pretty solid world. We got the platinum in this. That was the big goal we were going for. And we're
probably going to go after the other trophies, maybe.
There's so many fucking trophies for DLC and shit.
They're all bullshit, too.
And they're such fucking bullshit. But I mean, like, Minecraft is fun because it's kind of like the Apex and Fortnite aspect. It's just, all right, this is just what we're gonna do, and oh my god, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Oh.
I guess we'll do it again tomorrow night.
Ooh.
Like, and honestly, that's
it's
rough.
It's fun because, God, it's so weird because it's like I can spend hours on this game, but I can't spend hours into Pokemon, and I don't know why. Like, I think it's just because it's like, hey, this is my world and I'm building it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more, even though we have goal oriented things and objectives to do. It's just kind of out in the open of, hey, this is what we're doing. It's not like there's a story that we're following here. Again, at most it's, hey, what are you working on? All right, cool. You keep doing the farm. I guess I'm gonna work on this railroad. Like it's one
a
of those
different kind of grinding.
Yeah, it's open. We each have our headphones in and we're listening to either podcast or music, and just it's a nice zen thing to do. Even though at some points it's fucking bullshit because nightmares suck. But like,
Aren't those the big guys with like Slenderman looking
No,
dudes?
no, those
the
are
Endermen.
Endermen.
Oh.
The nightmares are these flying assholes,
You have to sleep, and
Yeah.
when you don't sleep, more of them start to spawn.
and they're assholes because they'll pick away at your livestock and your villagers.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
no,
they'll
it's
just-
like, hey, all right, fine, don't sleep, but you're gonna not have a village anymore.
Can you kill them?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, but
Are
they'll
they
keep
hard?
spawning more.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because they fly.
Every night
They
you don't
fly.
sleep, another one spawns the next night.
Cool.
So
I mean, it's cool because it's like, hey, yeah, just go to bed.
Yeah,
It's fine, just
just
fix
like-
it, go to bed.
It'd be interesting to see what you guys do when Minecraft Dungeons comes out next.
Okay, what is that? I keep on hearing about
So
it. What is
Minecraft
that?
Dungeons is essentially, the mining fatigue that we get near the underwater bases where we can't break blocks and shit.
Okay.
It's that.
Why would they make that a game?
Because why not?
You can't dig through?
You can't break blocks.
Okay.
It's the
So
combat.
it's just fighting.
Yeah, it's the combat
it?
stuff, and there's like puzzles to solve and shit.
Oh.
So like they still give you blocks to place for like puzzles and shit, but you can't like break blocks. I don't think.
Or if you can, it's not a lot.
Yeah, it's
What?
very limited.
What is that coming out? Is that already out?
It's not out
Coming
yet.
2020.
2020. Okay. Dungeons.
Yeah,
It looks really good.
I mean,
Does it still look the same, or is it like Minecraft story mode?
I haven't seen
It
it.
looks like story mode.
It looks like story mode.
Mm.
Was story mode good?
It was a Telltale game for kids.
Was it good? Like
Yes,
the
sir.
kid
Yes, sir.
games
Yeah.
can still be good.
Yeah. You just have to find the right game that fits you. Like for you, Red Dead.
Okay, that looks fun. Oh yeah, that looks like a lot of blocks that don't look that breakable.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a Diablo-esque.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Diablo for Minecraft or
Cool.
Minecraft
Yeah,
for
Minecraft Diablo.
You ever play Diablo?
No.
We never had a strong enough
Okay.
PC.
That's a fool.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies.
Bro. Diablo doesn't take that much, I
Bro,
promise.
we had 95.
Yeah,
Do you remember a couple of months ago when I got super excited and I found that that old PC game that I used to play? It was God of Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's-
God.
Yeah, that's the extent of what our PC could do.
I think that looked the same as...
Mm-mm.
No? Pull it up. Let me see. Alexa, when did Diablo 2 come out?
Diablo 2 was released on June 29, 2000, and it is available on Mac
2000.
and PC.
Cool.
20 years ago.
Dude, I would love to play that game again. That game is so much fun. That was... Okay, so I'd rather play that than Borderlands, because that's like my favorite version of Borderlands. It's the same thing. You go out there, kill enemies, get good loot, do it again.
Kyle, I'm going to blow your mind.
Oh my God.
Remember?
I remember that.
I don't ever played that one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what God of Thunder looked like. And oh my God.
I remember that. Holy shit.
But I mean, you look at something like Minecraft Dungeons, and it's like it's a Diablo Minecraft game.
I really... this New Year resolution... Are we going to go over New Year's resolutions?
Yeah. We got to get through Alex.
Okay, yeah, we'll go through Alex here quickly.
Alex.
Was there one more thing we wanted to talk about? Was that
Mega Man Battle Network.
Mega Man Battle
You
Network.
put so much time into that.
Oh my god, I love it so much. So do you know Mega Man Battle Network?
No.
No. Do you had a Game Boy Advanced?
I didn't ever play Mega Man though.
Gosh, we should.
Hold
should,
on, I'm showing them.
Do you have do we know if the Game Boy Advance library is gonna go from Wii U to?
They have some Mega Mans on Nintendo.
No, but like
on Switch.
On Switch, because right now
There's
all the
been-
Mega
there's
Man
no
Battle
word
Networks are on Wii U, and they need to bring them to Switch. I would buy a Switch just to play those games. Because, okay, so here's Mega Man Battle Network. Here's what it looks like right there, right? It's a 3x6 grid, and here's you can only move in these, and your enemies can only move on these, right? Mm-hmm. And you basically get cards to use as your weapons. So, like, you can get a Mega Buster cannon, you can use a sword.
But you have to get within
range, yeah, basically. Like, the cannon can usually go all the way across screen. So as long as someone's in your row, you could shoot them across. Or if it's a sword, they have to be close by, and then you have to swipe them. Okay. Right? It's really, really
Very
fun game.
Fire Emblem-esque.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's ranges of, like, Pegasus with archers can shoot 3 blocks away.
Okay. But that only happens in the battle. That's automatically done for you, right? You just have to be in the right position.
Well, I can choose to attack or not, yes.
Oh, okay. But, like, this is all in real time. This is real-time battles, right? And so every 5 seconds, you can reload your cards and choose a new. And there's so much... in the first game, there's not a whole lot, but when you go into the later games, you can be like, okay, hey, I'm going to give up 3 of my chips that I can't... Because you can't choose all your chips. They either have to be all the same letter, all the same type, or somehow connected in a weird way.
You have a specific loadout that you can do. You can't just do everything.
Right. Okay. So you basically have to make pairs, you have to make 4 of a kind, you have to make stuff like this. And the really fun thing about it is if you get the correct combo, you get a cool weapon. They combine to make a cool weapon. Like,
yeah, I'm out.
there is a lot of thought to
kind
it,
of game.
but it's really fun. It is super fun because once you understand the mechanics of it, it gets freaking crazy. But yeah, I put in a lot of time to the first game with it, and Christ mighty, that's how you do a children's game. There's so much at stake at this game that it feels like, holy shit, you need to hurry, but there's no, like, stakes to it. Like, one of the missions is, hey, your friend's stuck on a bus that's being automated by a virus-controlled system, and you have to stop it before it crashes into online traffic. You have plenty of time.
Yeah, well, life happens.
You have plenty of time. Oh, but dude, once you save her, she's all over you. She's like, oh, my hero. You're not Mega Man, by the way. You're,
Then why the fuck is he called
You're
Mega Man?
Lan. You're Lan. Your boy named... Okay, so let me give you a premise. See how cool this is.
I'll be right back.
Imagine if your cell phone had a butler, and your butler basically does everything for you.
Okay.
Like, hey,
Imagine
wake up.
if Siri did stuff
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, and like, but everyone had their own personalized one.
Okay.
And you basically do your work through them. They call people for you. You basically have your online thing. Dude talks to you, and they also bust viruses online. Viruses are also like entities online. Yeah, it's so much fun. But like, because of that, like, they presented that world, and the creators were also like, wouldn't that be very easy to hack into systems that way? All you have to do is just control someone's, like, butler and be like, all right, hey, I have control of the entire water system in the world.
Yeah.
Or one of the missions in there that is really fun and really, really dark is you're beating a timer, right?
Okay.
I don't know how they do this in the game because I never failed it because I didn't want to corrupt my save if it did.
Yeah.
But basically you have... you're hacking into a system that's using your battery on your device.
Okay.
If your battery goes out, your butler dies.
Okay.
Butler, you have to get a new butler and everything, right? But you love your butler.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to give up your butler.
Yeah.
And the thing, the timer is, you only get 2 charges, right?
Okay.
The whole entire point of you going through this system is because you're in an underground basement and the air's being cut off on you and your family. So you're basically trying to beat off time. So that way,
what?
You're trying to beat time so you don't suffocate in this underground basement that some dude is trying to kill you, your dad, and your mom.
Yeah, well, life happens.
It's a children's game.
Yeah, life happens.
Like, that's so cool. They, like, I don't know. I just feel like games had more stakes like that. And, like, I don't know what happens if you die. Like, if you die, it's just, like, game over and they don't show you that you, like, suffocated in an underground lair.
Police found you years later.
Oh,
Decomposed corpse.
Oh, I don't like that
Brutal.
one. No. And then the whole crux of it all is that that butler in your phone is your twin brother that died in birth. And your dad somehow saved it and put it in a phone. Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird.
Code Lyoko.
Because your name is Lan. What was it? I asked you about it because I was like, do these things have in common? Because the boy's name is Lan. Of course, the butler's name is Mega Man, but he has a real name. What was it?
Go.
No.
No.
Lan. And then there's something else. Like something computery. There's Lan,
There's Lan,
Proxy, there's, shoot, what was it?
So essentially it's just a card game.
Yeah, it's a fun little card game.
Okay.
But it's stupid because your twin brother's a robot.
So dumb.
No, but the entire time that you're risking his life, you're risking your twin's brother life, and that's the whole crux of the
Yeah,
game.
well, life happens.
It's stupid. It's fun. It's anime.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's big dumb in anime.
Alex,
Yeah, what's up?
how many games have you played this year?
How many games have I played, or what games have I played?
What games have you played this
Yeah,
year?
go on. Lay it on us.
Give us your top 5.
My top 5. Oh, okay. I guess I just don't get the choice like everybody else
Just
does.
do. Just go. Just go.
Well, you
It's fine.
play a lot.
Give your top.
Not as much as you might think, actually. The beginning of the year, I platinumed Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
That was
Oh, wow, was that this year?
that was the beginning of this year. Yeah.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
you got it for Christmas last year.
No, I got it for Christmas last year. Miguel got it for me.
I did.
Wow, I thought that was like 2 years ago. Holy
No,
shit. Okay.
Yeah, no. Spider-Man was fun. I'd like to get the DLC and go through it, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to what they do in 2 because again, it's
Has that been confirmed?
not yet. But considering that Spider-Man is the best-selling game on PlayStation 4, the attach rate is like
Really?
1 out of every 10. I think.
What?
Yeah, 1 out of every 10.
Hell yes, Spider-Man. man.
Well, remember, Spider-Man got bundled with PS4 for that for last holiday
That's
season,
true.
so
That makes sense.
that also does
Kind of
Boosted
carries a
it.
factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Spider-Man was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next. I really liked the story and kind of where everything went with that.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, Spider-Man was great.
Does it
looking-
control better than the PS2 one?
Yes.
Oh.
Boo.
Honestly, this was the biggest Spider-Man game that I loved back in the day was Ultimate Spider-Man. It was the one that was really comic booky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was my favorite Spider-Man game for a long time. But yeah, like honestly, this one topped it and then some. The story was great. I really liked the back and forth between Peter and MJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of the main villain that you deal with back and forth was really nice to
Yeah,
Mr. Negative.
Black Skull, yeah.
Mr. Negative.
Yeah, he was an original one, I
Yeah,
think.
he was a mobster that sold guns. He was part of the...
Isn't that just Kingpin?
No,
What family was he part of?
Great movie.
Black Skull.
It was good.
Black Skull.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's in Gotham.
Yeah.
Sold
No, it's an old
like guns and all that shit to like Penguin and stuff.
I don't know who you're
I'm
talking
thinking
about.
a movie.
Yeah, Batman.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who Black Skull is.
Oh, that's right. You never played Arkham Origins.
Yeah, no. You never
Nope.
let me finish those games.
Not that one.
But yeah, Spider-Man was cool. I played and finished Uncharted 2 this year.
You went through 2?
Yeah,
All the way through?
Uncharted 2 was this year. That was a fun ride. I'm slowly going through all of the Uncharted games to kind of erase those from the checklist of you're
Games you
a
need
big
to play.
PlayStation guy. Why haven't you played like one of the biggest series?
Yeah.
So that was Uncharted 2 was a lot of fun. I'm gonna do Uncharted 3 sometime in 2020.
That'll be a fun ride.
Yeah, that'll be a good ride. Aside from that, let's see. I platinumed the Spyro games. Those were fun.
What did you think of them?
Honestly, again, it was kind of nice to just kind of go back and they were podcast games. They were all right. Cool.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna check all the boxes, get all the trophies. Nothing super
Which one?
crazy.
Sorry, which one? Here?
Spyro 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So I mean, they weren't anything like oh damn, but again, I wasn't expecting that, especially
Yeah.
after borrowing it from you and you didn't have too much feedback on like oh dude they changed a lot of things. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I had a good time with Spyro, but it wasn't like damn.
Game changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, the next big one I worked on for a while was No Man's Sky. My buddy Alex got into it, and he's like, "Dude, we should play." I'm like, "Bro, I don't know, man. I did the crack my fingers. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can go back. I put in a lot of time in that game."
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, like it was one of those things where we went through, and it's like, let's get to the center, and we're like, yeah, we can do that. And no. The center of the galaxy is ungodly far, and you have to it's just cool, jump. It's hyperspace jumping, but every time you do that, it costs more. Yeah, and it's not expensive, but when you do it, there's a chance that your ship can break because you're not supposed to go through like black holes to jump, and that's the quickest way to get there. Because if you go planet by planet, it's gonna take you forever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, No Man's Sky was a lot of fun to go back to. Again, they've changed a lot of things after the latest update. I mean, I played on day one, which was probably a bad idea because I went in and it was just fucking broken. Like, people, like, NPCs weren't talking to me like, and some of them were shops.
Yeah.
Like, people were not... It was broken down launch, and I just kind of... I had already gotten the platinum, so I'm like, I think I'll just set this down for now.
Okay.
After that, the next big one, we already talked about Mortal Kombat 11.
Yep.
That's for the show. I played a bit of XCOM 2. My buddy Alex, again, he came over and he's like, bro, XCOM 2 is really, really good. And I got it free from PlayStation Now, so I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And, it was... I am still way, way, way early on in the beginning, but do you know what XCOM is?
Yeah.
So,
Alien invasion, you're trying to stop them.
But gameplay-wise, do you know what it is?
No.
So it's kind of like a top-down, but it's a grid.
Okay.
And you have to like position your troops and take out the enemies kind of in order, and then they get turns to move.
Okay.
It's
turn-based.
Yeah, it's a turn-based game.
Okay.
What is it?
XCOM 2.
Did you finish that?
No. I'm just kind of going through some of the big ones I played this year. We already talked about Apex. Let's see. What else did we get through? Wow, yeah, I guess. And then the last big one again, aside from Minecraft that we already talked about, is Death Stranding.
How far did you get in that?
So
for a guy that was just praising this game,
the
for
baby's still on the tree.
It is.
I'm in chapter 3.
How many chapters are there?
I think there's 12.
Oh,
Holy shit, dude!
wow!
Yeah.
You need to.
I
Aren't
have
you like 40 hours in or some shit?
38. I think.
Oh.
Jesus.
And only chapter 3?
Well, okay. I'm going very slow and taking my time with it, but I haven't played in. God, it's been over a month now.
Bro, you need to get back in.
I know. Like I've just been busy, and it's one of those things where when I play, I don't want to just play for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to actually put time in.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do because I've been busy. Every day I've had off, somebody's usually wanting to fucking bug me.
Yeah.
So.
I gotcha.
You're looking at Kyle when you say
It's fucked up. So I've gotta ask because you guys have played it for the show. You guys have beaten it. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
God of War.
Right.
What did you guys think?
I really enjoyed God of War. That I think was probably, again, without having beaten
Everything.
Death Stranding, or all of the extra shit in God of War, I can say for certain this is my favorite game that I've played this year.
So if we were to go back to, what was it 2017 it came out?
2018.
2018. If we were to go back 2018, would you say Game of the Year?
What else came out in 2018?
Wasn't it voted?
Because
Yeah, it got Game of the Year.
You're not wrong. It is a pretty good game. Let's see. List of 2018 games.
I don't know, like
All right.
God of War, like I think the ending really kind of stuck with me.
As far as
Well, my favorite part of God of War, aside from the combat, which I really liked, and I liked how intricate it was, even though, again, playing it for the show was kind of tough.
yeah.
I really, really liked the story. I liked where they went with Kratos and how he actually evolved from 3, from 1, 2, and 3 rather. Everything that he carried with him from Pandora's death, and killing Zeus, and everything that has happened to him thus far, everything leading up to Faye's death.
Yeah.
And everything you go through with Atreus, learning with him and piecing together things. I really liked the message that it was sending through at the end, especially when later events happen in the game. And some of the things that Kratos says, and some of the things that they harken back to, right when you beat one of the final bosses, Kratos says, the cycle ends here. We must be better.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Zeus says to him at the end of 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you say that on the show?
No.
Oh, well, dude, that would have been cool.
I didn't know that until after, because I'm like, I know I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Where have I heard that? And I thought it was just a reference back to when he was talking to Atreus in the very beginning of the game of, do not be sorry, be better.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's a dad line.
That is a dead line.
Did you notice, and I didn't notice about this, that like when you start the game, Kratos is actually the one that starts everything? Because he's the one for knocking down the tree that protects them in the forest, right?
Which Faye told them to do.
Like, but like I didn't know that was that. I went back to watch the first episode again to be like, oh, let's see, let me, because I did enjoy it. I went back and like, okay, let's see how far we came. And the beginning scene is him being very, very sentimental with the barrier.
Yeah.
Like the hand, he's putting his hand over the hand and just being like there, and there's a click A to start. Click A to unleash all the events that are going to come down in a domino effect.
Yeah.
Well, and again, getting to some of the things that, all of those events, that's what Faye wanted us to do. Us taking down that tree and lowering the protection stave around the house was not something that Kratos knew was going to happen.
Yeah.
No, he knew.
No.
No, yeah, he knew.
He
he broke the seal.
No, he didn't know that was going to do it. Remember when we get out of the cave a little bit and we look back towards the house, and Atreus is like, "Wow, yeah, look at the protection stave. It's totally gone now."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bro.
No, he's gotta. He's gotta know.
Faye marked those trees with her handprint to let Kratos know which trees she wanted for her funeral pyre.
And within cutting down those trees,
it took down a protection stave. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
I think, again, the story of God of War really stuck with me for a lot of things. And I am curious, once I go through and get the platinum and kind of get a lot of things.
Have fun.
I do want to go back through and actually go through the story again. Again,
nothing wrong with that.
Probably just playing it on easy just to get through to the different story beats. But I mean,
You're not going to play on Give Me God of War?
No, I turned the difficulty on to Give Me God of War after I started the save file again after the show, and yeah, dude, like I went through. I'm like, all right, let's see how some normal enemies are, and oh, dude, no way. Even with my upgraded shit, no way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
So, the contenders for 2018, Red Dead 2, Spider-Man, God of War, Smash Brothers, and I think there was one more...
Celeste?
Fallout 76.
Yeah,
so
just
Assassin's Creed
if I would have
Odyssey.
put money on there, I would have probably put money on Red Dead, not God of War.
Dude, Red Dead won a shit ton of awards.
Yeah.
Not as many as God of War did.
Not as many as God of War did. But if I were to put money back then, after playing God of War and Red Dead, I'd still put my money on Red Dead.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if I were super being biased because I root for the underdog, I would go for Celeste.
That would be so interesting to see. That would be another 2011.
Eh? What happened in 2011?
Journey came
Journey?
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Like, that took everybody by
But
surprise.
at the same time, did Red Dead tell a fulfilling story
Hell,
like
yeah.
God of War?
Hell
You
yeah.
haven't finished it yet.
Hell yeah. No, I'm already at the last chapter. Even I could say, okay, look, I love what Atreus and wow, I actually said his name right.
I know.
Atreus and because I kept calling him Atreyu or whatever.
Metal
Atreus
band.
and
Kratos.
and Kratos. Like that was a good story all in out because
Yeah.
it's like it's just fatherhood and it's supposed to resonate with like like that and I loved it. It's pretty good. I guess the thing that I don't like about it is that I don't feel attached to these characters in any way, shape, or form.
Did you ever play God of War 1, 2, and 3?
No.
Oh,
See, that's the thing. I can still appreciate it for what the game is and the story they're telling.
Yeah.
For me, Red Dead 2 felt a little bit more raw. Because it wasn't about a father and son surviving. It was about, hey, this is about survival.
But
How far are you willing to go with survival?
But at the same time, with
And
God of War,
That story was told in the previous game.
But see, with God of War, it shows that warrior stepping into becoming that father role, and showing he's more than just a demigod. He's a father now.
Yeah, no, I understand.
He's a
that.
father again.
No, I get it. But like in Red Dead 2, it's more like a story of
You have a whole family.
Hey, you have
in
a
Red
whole
Dead.
family there. Like, oh, dude, when I was talking to Alex when they kidnapped the kid, dude, like we had a huge discussion of like, hey, what do you do if someone kidnaps your kid? It's like, hey, you kill him. You don't kidnap someone's kid. Like,
You
what were we
don't
saying?
touch the kids.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
touch kids. Yeah, and that part got rough in the game because like the kid didn't die or anything, but there was a lot of like, hey, we're sending out a message. Don't fuck with us, especially our kid.
Yeah.
And that kid isn't even the main character's kid.
Yeah.
That-
He's
So you
just
kill the kid.
No. You go and you rescue the kid and you burn the rest of them down.
Yeah, you burned the rest of them. That was a crazy ass mission.
And then you put him on the train
No,
tracks.
what was
tied up.
so
no, and then
real
you
cool-
escaped to Cuba.
so what was real cool is when you go and you rescue the kid, you kill all of the people except for the mom of the family, because she's kind of like the head.
Oh yeah,
the head
the
of the
honcho.
household.
No.
And you leave.
No. You
Burn.
kill her kids,
Yeah.
and you leave her alive.
Oh.
You don't. Yeah,
But you burn her.
dude,
You burn her. Her crops. You burn
her
house.
mansion, her plantains, all of it gone.
doesn't that
Plantation, not plantains.
Oh, that
But doesn't that kind of go against your own word, though?
Oh, dude! Again, no,
You don't
because the
fuck with
character.
kids.
Okay, so that's what's cool about the character in this one is that you can either go again, like I said, shooting, rootin', tootin', cowboy shooting,
Yeah.
but you play by honor,
Yeah.
or you play by fuck all. If it's on the table, it's mine. And,
I want what's on the table
and
and the
how
table.
your character is very neutral to whatever happens. So you can either interpret of him being like, oh yeah, I'm fully on this, or
I don't know about
this
that.
could have been done better, and I know it could have been done better.
Yeah.
But I let this madman go. And this is the madman that I'm choosing to follow to the end.
So in turn, that says a lot about yourself.
Oh, dude, there's a
does.
lot. There's a lot of really good story beats that I like. because
Arthur
the
Morgan's a great character.
Yeah, dude, I love his voice. It's so good.
Dutch.
Anyway,
I don't know. Going back to 2018, yeah, God of War was.
again, it's a good contender. But if I were to put my money, I would put on Red Dead.
I guess that kind of transitions back into the games that we played for the show this year.
Resi 2!
Well, Resi 2 was one of the starters, but A Hat in Time was where we relaunched at. This was Resurrection 5 beginning.
Mm-hmm.
A Hat in Time was such a special game. Like, I'm so glad we started with that because it reminded me back to when we did the original Jak and Daxter, where it's just like, hey, we're just going in, we're going to talk about some either really weird shit, some really cool shit, some really deep shit, or we're just having a fun time, and it's boop. Like, it's
cutesy, it's fun, it's honestly.
I gave my social security number out. It was great.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. This game's great. This game's great.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Why?
By accident, because he didn't know. Okay, so there's a part in there where these birds are trying to like get information from you, but you don't know you're giving information to you because it's like, hey, what's the one part of it? It's like, hey, you think it's showing you a tutorial when it's actually like taking information from
It's
you.
asking like,
What's your mother's maiden name?
Yeah.
And he actually put his mother's maiden name in there.
and I'm like,
Bro.
oh yeah, it's this.
Because he thought it was going to be a Mad Lib or something.
Yeah, I cut it out in the show for post, but like,
Oh, dude, that was funny. And then it's like...
and the next question was like, what was the name? You know, like,
What was the
I
name
love
of your first
animals.
dog?
What was
Oh,
the name
yeah.
of your first animal pet?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I don't like what they're doing. Oh no.
the birds that are taking this information from you are crows, and they're CIA crows, so they're trying to get information from you.
It was real fun.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It's a children's game.
it was real cool.
It's a dark children's game.
Because what you're supposed to do to children, right? The children are going to go like, oh, I wonder what my mom's maiden name is. And then you go to your mom and you're like, why do you want that information? Why is this game trying to get your maiden name?
It's a lot of fun. Resi 2 was fucking... Resi 2 was a lot of fun. I liked doing Resi 2 because it was such an interesting look back at the RPD and seeing what Leon went through.
Yeah.
I like Leon.
No, it's...
I liked
girl.
I liked going through it. I did not like going through it with you to the effect of you didn't want to talk over anything.
Oh, this is the first time playing.
It's just Resident Evil 2. They didn't change anything.
You know what you should do?
Which is why for Resident Evil 3 Remake, when that comes out, you are going to play it first, and then we'll do it for the show.
Or wait, I'll do you one better, Alex, for future, okay? Let's do one better. How about we all three of us play Jak 2? Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly the reaction I want out of you. So that way you're not interested in the game and you're talking to us.
Which is why, well, to kind of forward that in, the next game Kyle and I are doing is a dumb game. Story doesn't matter.
Very dumb.
Like,
What is it?
We're doing Pandemonium.
Oh. There's a story in Pandemonium?
No.
Oh.
That's the point. This is going to be Kyle's first time through with something that he knows. Again, Resident Evil 3 was kind of like that, but
Yeah.
even with that, you didn't really talk a whole lot because you just wanted to do the puzzles. This Pandemonium is just a platformer. That is it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Why not?
that'll be a fun one, I think, for us to go through. But
yeah.
with Resident Evil 3, you are going to play that first, and then we'll do that for the show.
Yep.
Because I want you to be able to show me all the cool shit with the remake.
But at the same time, I know how you are. Like, oh, no, don't tell me.
Well, show me, don't tell me. It's the whole point of the... never mind. So yeah, Resident Evil 2 was fun. God of War, obviously, we just gushed over. Crash Bandicoot 2
Oh yeah, that's when I was doing the time trials. You
Yeah.
should watch. Did you see those?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How well did I do? I was doing pretty good for talking
pretty
and
good.
right.
Dude, me the whole time I was just quiet and focused as fuck.
I don't know what it is. I don't know how I got that. Like, because usually when it comes to like stuff like that, I'd like to be quiet too.
Yeah.
But then I just get lost in my own shit, and it just becomes autopilot for me.
Yeah, a lot of the topics you guys were talking about, I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from?
Bro, that's A Hat in Time. That's Jack and Daxter. All of these like weird games, Ape Escape
It's
2,
called improvisation.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
like that's it. And honestly, those are some of my favorite series. Even though God of War story wise was like great for me, there was a lot of points in there for the show that we did where I'm like, all right, I
Just be quiet and listen.
which was hard. Which is why the next bunch of games we're doing are all like, hey, let's just be able to
Shoot
talk
the
over-
shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what
Dude, I'll have to admit, man, I kind of stopped watching some of the God of War. I'm going to go back and watch it. But man, a lot of your gameplay, I'm just watching going, why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing this?
That's
It's
our
right
first time
there!
through. You gave us the book, but
did.
we
You
would have
guys
still
even-
been on it.
we did use the book.
Did you?
Yes.
For what?
Whoa.
We knew we had to go and
Wow! I didn't mean to call you out like that,
Thanks,
buddy.
asshole.
The only time I remember
Wow.
using it is being like, okay, where are we in aspect with the end of the game?
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right, look, you care about it. I'm gonna look through it and see where it is, right? And I looked through it, and we had like this much left, and we're like, how is
There's still so much. How is there only that much left?
yeah.
now?
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
you're
I
gonna
didn't
go-
mean to call you out like that.
No, it's cool. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, here, use this book that I bought that helped.
I'm
We
using
weren't
it
gonna
now.
use the entire book for the playthrough.
There was so
dude.
many spoilers in there. I looked through the guide after I beat it, and yeah, the whole time after you get the fucking the
Blades.
Yeah,
of
that
Chaos,
thing.
they mentioned that shit so many times. I would have been spoiled so fucking bad by that, and I'm so glad I wasn't.
That part was really bitching. That
part
was the part where it's
was
like, go through
so
hell for your boy.
cool.
Yeah, that part was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Fuck. Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis was kind of like Resident Evil 3, where I'm like, hey, let's do this, and you were just like, I just want to beat the game. I don't want to talk. I just want to beat the game. What's the walkthrough say? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
2/3 of this is all. What's the walkthrough say to do next? I don't fucking care. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
again,
I'll agree. Yeah. It was,
Why? You already know that game.
dude, going back
Why? Why would you do that?
though. Going back, I didn't remember a lot of it.
Why?
that's
Why?
That's why-
Just don't let Kyle play. That's all you have to do. Just don't let Kyle. Let him do all the talking.
no, because then Kyle won't talk. Which is why we're doing different things in 2020.
It's a new decade.
It's a new decade,
Oh,
and we're gonna try things. Ape Escape 2, fuck yeah, Ape Escape
yeah,
2 was
I
great.
can't wait to go through that one drunk.
That's gonna be fun.
That game has a post game where it's like do the game all over again, but you're gonna be playing the first character from the first game.
Which is Miguel's favorite.
I never played Ape Escape.
We didn't have
We didn't have an analog controller.
It's really good.
not until PS2,
I don't.
and even after that, we're like, I don't want to play Ape Escape,
That's old games.
except for Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence.
Ooh.
We're gonna play that monkey mode and get that fucking banana suit.
Yeah. That's
This
true.
one is just a child, too pure for us cobras wearing the monkey mask and the suit. Yeah, Ape Escape 2 I really liked.
That was fun. That was a fun trip. I'm glad I'm never going to play that again unless I'm drunk and or drunk.
Bro, again, all you need to do is just beat it as Spike. Again.
I have all the weapons. And
Yeah,
stuff, so
exactly.
It's just a clear. It's just a get
It'll-
all the clears.
It'll be super quick. Rogue Galaxy, that's kind of our
On and
whenever
off.
the fuck we feel like it series.
Yeah.
Because it's the sequel to Dark Cloud 2.
No, it's not. Don't
Spiritually-
even. No, I hate you so much.
It's the next game that came out by the guys who made Dark Cloud 2.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so it's Dark Cloud 3?
No.
no.
2.
It's Star Wars.
So the
Made
people,
by the guys who made Dark Cloud.
yes,
Honestly.
Whoa.
yeah,
that is
it's for
So
real.
it's Dark
Hey,
Souls.
it starts in a desert. There's a chosen one. Chosen one goes off to do stuff. Oh, and the next planet is a jungle planet.
It's true. It's just Star Wars.
Wait,
It's-
so they go
it's
from
fun.
A New Hope to Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, straight
No,
up.
Where's Empire?
Empire is fucking Dagobah.
Yeah.
Which is
Dagobah's not a jungle. That's more of a swamp.
You should watch it
planet.
and tell me how much not a Star Wars it is.
You actually really should. I like the Rogue Galaxy videos. There's only 4 of them. They're fun. Resi 6 is one that we have started and yet to finish.
Let's never go back to it. Let's never
Oh, wait,
go back
hold
to
on.
it. Can it?
Are
right now.
2/3 of us right now on the podcast saying we're stopping it?
I mean, we can't-
2/3 of us have to say we're stopping it.
Are we?
We're not-
Which one are we on, Chris?
We're still on Leon.
Leon.
We have chapters 4 and 5 left for Leon. We have not touched Chris. We have not touched Jake. Nor have we touched Ada.
We can at least.
Are we canning the series?
Can it?
I say we at least finish.
I say
Leon.
we can it.
I say we at least finish
No,
Leon.
can it. I'm gonna pull a Kyle and say
Wow. For someone who is so for it,
can it. I am.
we can at least finish Leon.
Nah, I'm gonna can it.
Why?
Because I'm saying can it.
I say at least finish Leon.
Flip a coin.
Alex, it's on you.
I'll say
Flip
yeah.
a coin!
I'll say yeah, I'm tiebreaker. aren't
No,
I?
let's do another 5 minutes of disagreeing.
I say at least finish Leon.
Alright, let's at least finish it.
I would say finish Leon, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's done.
So that'll be there eventually. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
That was awesome. Can't wait to get back to it.
Well, that series is still ongoing right now for the uploads.
Oh.
So we've gotten to a pretty major turning point in the series.
Funny.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going back and listening to it, and how much I didn't know about this game is astonishing to me. Because I thought it was timed. I thought to actually get to the post game, it was timed. You have to beat the game in like a certain amount of hours, but it was just find the hidden items.
Sorry, Kyle. Do you want to make more noise?
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, and again, kind of like with Uncharted, Symphony of the Night has been one of my PS1 sins. Like, that game was one of the biggest games on the console, and never played it, never knew anything about it except for things get turned upside down. And I'm honestly having a blast with that.
Yeah. I can't wait to go blind on the second part of it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Isn't that when the thing goes like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the castle
Okay.
gets inverted. Yeah.
It's really cool.
I don't know if I could say that.
And then the last series that we started, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, right at the tail end of the year. Great
game. 10 out of 10.
I actually really had a good time with it.
See?
Like,
Harry Potter games are great. You should play it.
you should watch the Harry Potter game. It'll be coming out over the next couple of weeks. And honestly, we had a good time with it.
my favorite.
It's definitely
Quiet.
yes. The music when it is there is pretty good,
Oh man,
But
I
when
love the
it's-
music so much.
but it doesn't loop.
No.
So it'll play for like a minute and a half, and then it's just
stop.
quiet.
Yeah. No, and then there's just ambiance where it's just like, oh yeah, there's like not crickets, but it sounds like a castle. It's cool. Like, oh,
What
there's
defines a castle sound?
Fire. Like from
no,
lanterns.
like
So it's like
it's like,
Silent
and
Hills.
then every now and then and then every now and then you hear like I don't know knight armor clinking
Yeah.
or
Reminded me of,
frogs in the
Darth Vader
background.
sleeping like.
Mouth breather.
It's fun. I like it a lot. And the best part of it, and I can't wait till we get to it, is that I didn't know the Chamber of Secrets also came out on PS1, and it's just hey, you like the first game? Do it again, and this time, but
we made it actually better. We had more time.
Yeah, it looks nicer. There's some parts in there that I'm like, oh my god, this is actually from the books.
So like they had a budget.
So,
They could
like,
actually
no,
do
No,
stuff?
they had the same budget. They had more time.
Yeah,
okay.
like I like the GBA game Harry Potter.
Okay.
Like not GBA, GBC, Game Boy Color version, because it was an RPG. You took turns casting spells and fighting shit.
Yep, I'm already out.
And this one is just more of the first game, so I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, boy.
So, do we go into what we're going to play and or buy for 2020?
Yeah. I'd
sure.
say we can move into that.
Digimon survived. There, did it.
As far as for the show, because I'll just kind of tag off that one here. In the pipeline, we do have Super Mario World.
Oh yeah,
We have Mega Man Legends.
Yes.
We have Resident Evil 3. When that comes out, we have Pandemonium.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you and I have on the list as far as like big series that we are planning right now, or because
maybe Celeste, maybe
I'd like to do
Hat in
Celeste.
Time
Yeah.
DLC,
the Hat in Time DLC and or co-op run,
or co-op on.
because we got it on, or I got it on Switch now, and the co-op and DLC is only available on that. They never updated the PS4 version.
Much
Okay.
sadness.
Much sadness.
I think they're only $5 a pop or something.
Yeah, it's super cheap. Did we ever talk about doing a Last of Us run and actually going through it before 2 comes out?
Okay,
That'd be a
look.
long.
Do we know when the release date of Last of Us 2 is coming out?
It says it right here.
Let's see.
The Last of Us Part 2 comes out on...
Hopefully not
May 29th. So here's what I
So
would
we
like
got
to do.
almost
Okay.
6 months.
So here's what I would like to do. Okay, if we were
6
gonna
months?
do
May
Last
29th?
of Us, okay,
Oh, okay.
Alex, let's do a Survivor run.
Bro, I don't know, man.
No, but I'm gonna go through it the first time through, playing it on normal, and then we go to survival.
So we're doing a new game plus.
yeah.
So
If we do a new game plus and do survival difficulty, we can do that.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's my thing. Okay, that comes out May.
May 29th.
Resi comes out April 3rd.
Okay, if we're looking at all the games that are coming out within March, April, and May...
No, I'm just saying, how are you going to do a timeline of... Are we going to do just Resi 3 and then do Last of Us 2?
You know, why don't we ever have Barb to record with us?
Yeah,
Hi.
Barb.
Like, Barb, what would you like to play on the show if you could?
Oh
If you
goodness.
could.
So
What would be a fun game that you would want to play?
the ones that I have for 2020 that I'm most interested in is the Gods and Monsters one.
Gods and
Oh,
Monsters.
that's that one game. Hate you guys.
Descriptive.
Hate you guys.
Gods and Monsters. What?
That's that one game that I was excited about because it was
Isn't that one you showed Ryan and Gabby last night?
No, that's the Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Ubisoft. It's a Ubisoft game.
Is that...
Why was I
We
excited
don't
about
know
that?
a lot about that, don't we?
What
Or
was I
wait, is this
saying?
the one where you could change into different animals?
There's not much about it. The trailer isn't very
Yeah, mute that.
descriptive.
I was about to say I was excited for this game. I'm pretty
It
sure.
looks great.
Gods and Monsters. Yeah, because it looks like a Breath of the Wild type game.
No, that's
Come
a
on.
football game, guys. Oh,
Why
no,
was
here
I
we go.
excited for this game? There was a reason why I was excited for this game.
I don't really...
You're
I-
like fighting for the gods, I think.
Or what was I?
Or are
maybe
you
I was
fighting for the
lukewarm
monsters?
about this game.
That looks like a Zelda ripoff.
It is an open world, I believe.
Okay,
Ooh.
so
Hey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey head face. Hello, Griffin. From the creators of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
okay,
Because you can't just put the same assets in.
and
No, it's
what?
reskinned.
Okay.
That's it.
There's not much.
That was not
so there's
much
not
to
much to it. But okay, so that would be one. What else? What else would you want to do?
The
in
other
pipeline?
one was I haven't played Hellblade the first one, but the second one looks
Yo,
really
that
good.
trailer is dope.
Is Hellblade 1 good?
Hellblade 1 was pretty well received.
I started watching walkthroughs of Hellblade 1 and I might try it myself.
Is that on PS4?
Yes, it is. It actually launched as a PS4
Exclusive.
Oh,
for
I
a
thought it was
while.
Xbox.
Yeah, it's by
exclusive.
Ninja Theory.
Oh.
Well, that's the thing is Ninja Theory is now owned by Xbox.
That now is owned by Sony,
No.
which Disney will buy.
What? No.
Disney will own
No.
everything.
What are you talking about? How long to beat? Because that would be a good one. I've actually never gone through, and it's pretty short. Main story 7 hours, main and extra 8 hours. We could do Hellblade.
Let's go through Hellblade.
That would be a cool one to go
Because the second one looks phenomenal from
through.
the trailer.
That trailer was pretty cool.
like
trailer
just
was
the
fucking
music
dope.
in it, it was just so captivating, and I don't know. I thought it was
Somebody
badass.
should dub over the Scooby-Doo chanting during that song.
Dude, that fucking song was
my
dope.
This is what the monsters say. Okay, yeah, we should do that. That would
I'm
be a
down.
lot of fun, actually.
Let's
and
all
then
look through
I guess-
Hellblade.
Yeah, I think the other one that isn't confirmed yet that is probably more so 2021 would be the second Breath of the Wild.
There's
Yeah.
a second one coming out.
There's a sequel in the works. Do you
Look
not
at the
remember
trailer.
all the artwork of Zelda with the short hair?
Oh, and like
And
Ganon.
dehydrated
And
Ganon.
Ganon,
Yeah, yeah.
Dehydrated Ganon.
That's what he is. That's what he
I
is.
thought he was swole. what's dehydrated Ganon?
Dehydrated Ganon.
Hold
That
on.
sounds so dumb.
He's thirsty.
He
Like, got
is.
it?
Dehydrated Ganon. In the trailer, he's all like mummified and shit. Yeah, see, look, Barb's showing you the trailer.
Okay, so that's the trailer. So why is he coming back?
Dehydrated Ganon. That's fucking great.
Do you get to play as Zelda now?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, they never.
And then there's all kinds of cool artwork about
What?
Ganon being rehydrated and working with Link and Zelda.
So are they reawakening Ganon? Is that what they're doing here?
It's
So dumb.
we don't know yet.
Or was it fake Ganon? Like it was a fake Ansem all along?
No, I don't think that's the case.
Or he was a clone.
Okay.
If there's clones, I don't know.
is it a perfect copy?
Okay, so that's.
So
And then it gets lifted up in the air.
The castle?
yeah,
Ooh.
So-
So is this the prequel
The
to?
first.
this is not a prequel.
No, I mean, is this a prequel to Sky? word sword?
Okay, so if we're looking at the timeline, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you for coming to our podcast.
Okay, are there any other games that are out already that you would want to do?
That you haven't played or
would like to play? Like some of your favorites?
I've been interested in the Link's Awakening because I haven't.
Oh, you've never gone through Link's Awakening?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Link's
And
Awakening
the
is
new
fun.
one on the Switch just came out. November?
I think so.
I've never
Yeah.
touched that game, so I wouldn't mind maybe going through it.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little long, but again, it's not too bad. It was one originally came out on Game Boy,
Yeah.
and so they remade
Right.
it. So it's supposed to last you a while. There's a
Yeah.
lot of tedious work to do in that.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say tedious. I think it's just another Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
One game that I would like to play on for both myself and maybe the channel, that watching a couple of trailers on that kind of re-sparked a little bit of interest. Ghost of
Tsushima.
yeah,
Ghost of Tsushima. Do you know who made Ghost of Tsushima?
no,
Sucker Punch.
that did Sly Cooper and
And
Infamous.
really,
yes,
wow.
Yeah, Sucker Punch is pretty bitchin'.
Sucker Punch is pretty fucking metal.
But I don't know. After watching a lot of like
Stop banging on the table.
trailers of
There's
it.
only been 2 trailers.
Well, I know the one trailer when he's on the horse riding through the fields.
That's the original
I'm
gameplay
just
reveal.
like, God damn, that looks really good.
It does look real pretty.
So I don't know. I might pick that up for myself.
Do you? Well, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up too because it's Sucker Punch and I
Yeah.
trust them. But do you know how long Sucker Punch games usually are?
No.
It's gonna be an open
It
world.
might
long
be
one.
another Red Dead, dude.
Do you know what Tsushima is?
No.
Tsushima is an island off the west coast of Japan.
You don't have to pull it up on your tab.
No,
You can
because I want to
just
show
tell
you.
me.
I'm gonna show you.
It's pretty big.
I don't know, man. It's pretty big. Okay.
I forgot to mention the other one I touched this year was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Did you play 1 and 2?
No.
You might want to do that.
Yeah, I stopped playing after.
Geography lesson. Japan, right?
Japan.
Yep.
Tsushima is right here.
So it's in the middle of
This
those.
is Tsushima. This is probably going to be the whole map.
Cool.
That's a big map.
Well, not the
No, I get it.
not a one for one scale, but this is probably going to be all of what it is because
Yeah.
the whole thing takes place on the island, as far as we know.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be a big game. I think.
Gotcha.
I don't think Ghost of Tsushima is going to be a small one, especially after a lot of the feedback and criticism that they got for Infamous Second Son. Again, wasn't bad,
Yeah.
but it wasn't what a lot of people wanted out of the third Infamous.
What?
game.
Why? Like map-wise?
No, not map-wise.
Story play?
We'll get there eventually. I'd like to go through Infamous 2 and then Second Son with you. Again, that's...
Don't we have to go through Festival of Blood too?
we can. That would be a Halloween game.
If I'm a fan of the game,
Yes, you
will
would.
I enjoy Festival of Blood?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Instead of electric powers, you have bat powers.
So I'm Dracula.
Kind
So
of,
we
yeah.
get to do this again.
Yeah. We've been here again. Any other games you guys want to do on the show? Anything else?
Man, I would love just for...
Stop hitting the table.
I'm not hitting it hard. For myself, I would love to see you guys do just a gold cuts. Metal Gear Survive.
No.
It's just
You
a
will
gold...
never stop asking for it.
No.
It's just
Have you played it?
an
Re-
hour and a half.
Why not, Alex? We can make a fun thing out of that.
It's a gold cuts. All you have to do is just rip it to shreds. Or
Yeah, that's all we have to do, honestly.
I can let you borrow it. Well, I'll let you borrow both of these. Fallout 76.
Mm-mm. I'd rather do Survive.
Mm.
I'd rather do Survive. Why the There's nothing to do in Fallout 76.
Except rip it to shreds.
Which it already has been.
I think we like to play games that we enjoy, though.
But why not make a game... Or
We've
why...
yet to play a game we do not enjoy.
Ah.
This could be a first one, and that would be a pretty good first one.
So instead of it being a gold cuts, it's like a bronze cut.
Welcome to our copper cut.
Ugh.
Participation.
Welcome to our survive cut.
2/3 are already on, Alex.
We could do Survive,
Yeah!
but I want to do 4 first. That's
Oh,
that's the big
God.
one. That's the big one I want to do in 2020.
Because God forbid they spoil something and survive.
They don't. Other than, like, the end, which is bullshit.
Then why don't we play it?
See? See?
If they don't spoil it, do you know if they spoil anything?
Yes.
Oh, well then there. See, then we have to go through 4 first.
Dude, for so long. Dude, 4 is like watching a Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh, don't compare it like that. I'm not gonna want to play it.
Alex, am I wrong? Is Metal Gear 4 like watching a Lord of the Rings movie?
No.
In length?
No, it's a long game and there's a lot of cutscenes, yeah, but...
What's the next game we have to go to next?
4 is the next one.
4 is the next one.
Unless... Well, no, we can't do 5 because 5 has spoilers for 4.
Yeah. Okay, what's the longest cutscene in 4? You said it's what, in...
The longest cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 4 is after the final boss, and it's an hour and 8 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or...
Are we showing all that?
It's the epilogue to the series.
Or-
It wraps up everybody's story.
Raiden
or-
becomes a Metal Gear hunter, that's it.
Or you can do one video, one game, done deal.
No, I'd rather go through 4, because I'd rather not spoil it that way.
4, there's... Survive...
There's a lot... Oh, dude, you know the first encounter I've ever had with Metal Gear was with 4? Like, ever?
How? Which
It-
part?
The trailer for when it first came out.
Okay.
Back when Snake still had the bad mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first ever experience with Metal Gear ever. Next to it being, hey, would you rather play Final Fantasy 9 or Metal Gear? And I chose Final Fantasy 9. But like the first thing I
chose the B
ever
route.
saw, the first thing I ever saw was Metal Gear 4.
Oh! Just to kind of derail real quick, are you guys going to do Final Fantasy 7 for the show?
Hell no.
No.
Gonna do
If
9.
we're going to do a Final Fantasy game, we're doing 9, and the plan for that is Miguel's going to do a platinum run.
Like I'm gonna get everything in 9.
That's
So you're not going to do the Final Fantasy 7 remake?
the demo for that should be coming out soon because that leaked a little bit ago.
Like-
I want to play that, but I don't think for the show because
Okay.
big games again. God of War took us all fucking year to beat,
Yeah.
and that was only 37 episodes.
Yeah.
Final
I mean-
Fantasy 9 has some nice quality of life stuff that they added to the game, so I'm gonna beat it, but not in the pure way, I guess, because
He's gonna go for the trophies.
They added stuff where it's like, hey, press L2 to make no enemies appear whatsoever.
You can turn off random encounters. You can
You can make
the
that-
speed
you-
go really
you can
fast.
cause 9,999 worth of damage, which becomes useless by like the third disc because everything does
That,
like-
that
So you
level.
guys are not doing the Final Fantasy remake?
No, we're
No.
not doing Final Fantasy
Okay.
7 remake.
Why? Would you like to see it?
Well, no, because I know that's a big game coming out
It
this
is
year.
a big game coming out.
The biggest game coming out in March that I would like to do, and I don't know how this series would work. I'd love to do an Animal Crossing series.
That's this one right here.
Like,
I've never played it.
so you've never done Animal Crossing either. Animal Crossing is one of those games where it very much is the original Egoraptor cartoon of you haven't talked to anybody in the past like 7 weeks. All you've been doing is playing this game. What are you doing? And he's like, why do I love it so much? It's honestly just that. I
It's
can't
another Minecraft thing.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's a junk food game, and it's just there's something about it that just hooks me in every time.
Okay.
With the original, with Wild World, with I didn't play City Folk, but New Leaf, and this one, like, dude, I'm looking forward to Animal Crossing. This was the second highest game I've been looking forward to after Death Stranding.
Is there romancing in Animal Crossing?
No,
There's no romancing?
but you can build social link levels with your neighbors.
Fuck that. If I'm on a Hawaiian beach the entire
Fuck
time
my
I'm in the game.
neighbors.
Yeah, fuck my neighbors. I'm gonna go fuck my neighbors.
Can you drink Mai Tais?
I'm sure.
Can you get drunk in that game?
It's a kids game, guys. Where you're in debt and you have to pay off your debt.
Then why are you playing it if you can't drink Mai Tais on the beach?
Look, okay, it's I can't explain why
Out
Animal
of a
Crossing is
coconut.
great. I can't explain why it's fantastic, and I love every single entry.
Alright,
I
so
can't-
that's what we have planned for the future.
Okay, so to go back, you guys are gonna do Survive for the show.
Maybe. More than likely. But
Yes!
until
We
not
gotta
until
be
I finish
four first.
4.
It's gonna be so long. All right.
All right. Any final thoughts, guys?
I guess to just do a quick little thing. What would you say was the worst game you guys have played?
Oh, okay. Worst game.
Worst game this year.
Worst game this year.
I can't really speak.
One that I got that I didn't mention.
Sure.
Hello Neighbor.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't do it.
Why'd you buy it?
It was cheap.
Oh.
It was one of those ones because I ended Breath of the Wild and I didn't have anything else coming out until
Oh, so you
July,
went with the cheap option.
Right.
How much was it?
like $6.
Oh.
See, I can't.
You know they're writing children's books about that game.
Really?
Yeah. Like Minecraft, there's nonfiction, or nonfiction, there's fiction Hello Neighbor, like fan fiction or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, for me, I can't really say what was the worst game I played this year because I didn't really play a lot.
Yeah, I was
So-
to say, like, let's see, any disappointing games?
You were probably most disappointed with No Man's Sky.
Especially because you liked it.
Yeah, and I hyped it up a lot. I know I did.
Yeah, that was not a fun game.
I don't think there was really any games that I played that were like bleh, you know?
Yeah.
Like everything I played has been.
Wasn't there a thing that we recorded that you were very bleh on that I was trying super hard for us to do? I feel like there was a game that I was like, come on, we can make a series out of this, and we tried it, and you were like,
That sounds
I
like
can't
an Alex
remember.
time.
I can't remember
I
what it
haven't
was.
thrown away any footage. Everything that we've done
Yeah?
this year, we've used.
Maybe footage we lost?
We haven't lost any footage this year.
Mm.
I was hesitant on Harry Potter, and I'm glad it turned out well. But aside from that, no, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I know.
How about bad movie? There's a lot of
movie?
bad movies. Star Wars, done. I did it.
Oh.
I liked Star Wars.
What you guys need to fucking quit fucking around with is watch The Mandalorian. The whole season's out.
It's okay.
Oh, no, it gets so good.
It's okay.
It gets-
Look, people are gonna buy Baby Yoda, and that'll be the end of it.
No, story-wise, it gets really good.
Lou Over the Wall. I did not like that movie as much as I thought I would.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of movies this year.
We haven't seen, yeah.
I've seen quite a bit actually. I think. Looking
I'm
at
gonna,
my-
I'm gonna do a lot of shit in 2020. I really want to see a lot more movies and shit.
Wait, didn't King of the Monsters come out this year?
Godzilla.
That was an
Yeah.
okay movie. That was an
What
okay
you guys
movie.
went to see?
Yeah, that came out this year.
That was
Was
an
it?
okay movie.
No.
Yeah, it did.
That was
King
the
of the
same-
Monsters came out this year. I went to go
it's
see it. I went to go see it with Cheyenne.
Yeah, I think that came out this year,
Yeah,
dude.
it did.
I
King
don't
of the
have-
Monsters came
I
out
don't
this
have
year.
it on my list.
I think it did.
It
Okay.
did. I went to go see it. Hello, guys. I'm here too.
Godzilla.
Hi, Miguel.
Hi, how's it going, Barb?
It's going.
We should make our own podcast.
We should.
With blackjack and hookers.
Let's talk about Digimon the entire.
Yeah!
Yeah, Godzilla came out this year.
Yeah, Miguel just said that like 3 times.
Well, no,
Hi,
I'm-
Miguel is here.
Oh, word.
How's it going, bro?
All right, now Miguel has to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have work.
Boo.
All right, guys. I guess that'll do it for episode 5 of the Coffee Table Zeros podcast. One of the resolutions I have is I'd like to make the podcast at least once a month.
I'm down for that.
Or more. We'll see what we
More
can
month,
do.
yeah, more would
Let's,
be cool.
let's all play games. Let's all talk about games. That's what the whole thing is.
It'll be great.
We do things that we like.
Yeah, my game is usually coming home and just watching YouTube and passing out.
That's a good game to play. I like playing that game.
That is a good game. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one.
Signing out.
Bye.
Here's
Happy
the-
New Year!
Here's to 2020.
Happy New Year.
Dab, 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 dab,
Dab, dab, dab, dab, dab, dab, dab, dab, dab, dab.